What's up?
Speaking of truth,
People
all in the booth,
around
it
the
ain't no secret that
world.
I got the
Yeah.
juice.
Say, ladies and
They
gentlemen,
watching
we
my
know
shoes, they right on my way, like
2026.
I'm on a
Who
cruise.
knows what's out there? You know?
I mean,
Who knows what
hey,
you have between
aliens,
them legs and shit, you know?
aliens.
And I shouldn't judge on that.
You know,
So,
Hell
we're getting rid of
yeah.
that. Peoples of the world, welcome to another episode of Above the Multiverse.
above.
You already know what it is. I'm Adrian Blest.
I'm Avery Harden.
I also go by DriVinchi. And we have a special guest.
Special
You guys
guest.
know who it is. One of your favorite guests to ever appear on this podcast.
Wow.
Miss Maddy.
Maddy
Anderson.
Anderson. Shh.
Mrs. Anderson.
You guys are
Yeah.
too nice to me.
Yeah.
So,
I should start being meaner.
No.
You guys
I mean,
need to
I mean,
take
you
my
can be mean
ego
to people
down
in
a
the
few
comments. You
notches.
want to like talk shit to the audience.
you can be,
Feel free. I
yeah,
don't
you can be
care.
mean
Okay,
for sure.
give me a few minutes to think of something.
cool.
I'll get you
Um,
guys canceled real quick.
Yeah.
So the reason we have Maddie on here because we have, if you guys know us, we like to stay up on these current events. We like to be up on the new stuff. We talked about the Golden Globes recently. We talked about all the new movies, all the new stuff, all the new songs, right? And so you know what's coming up. One of the biggest things of the year as musicians. I know Avery has a rant about this, but
We've
the
been waiting
Grammys
all
are
day
coming
to
up,
hear
guys.
about this, by
The
the way.
Grammys are coming up,
Yeah.
guys.
Sunday, February 1st.
And
yeah.
and the craziest part about
Also, the real quick, I know
Let's-
the Super Bowl's also right
Yeah,
after
okay,
that.
go
And I
ahead.
feel like most people are like,
You
oh,
said,
the
what
Super,
is that?
The
What?
Super Bowl's like right after that.
oh, is it?
Yeah, it's the week
Oh,
after.
it's the
and
eighth, on the eighth,
that's
yeah.
how you guys are not sports people because you're
Yeah.
like the Grammys.
The Grammys
and I'm
are
like,
my
Yeah.
Super
Oh, I was
Bowl.
just,
Grammys
I
are
was
Super Bowl.
literally, I was literally just telling somebody that I don't even, I watch the Super Bowl, but I usually watch it for the halftime show, and then
Yeah,
we would talk
same.
about the halftime show as like Bad Bunny, and I care less about Bad Bunny this year. But
No, I'm excited. I don't care about the NFL. I wouldn't choose to watch football, but I like the Super Bowl. It's a fun activity.
Yeah.
I don't care about the
Yeah.
outcome necessarily, except for when the Chiefs lost. That's all I care about.
You're welcome. The Chargers knocked out the Chiefs before they even got to the playoffs. So let's just say that.
yeah.
Thank you, Dre.
You're
Thanks,
welcome, you're
Chiefs
welcome,
or Chargers, whatever you're calling it.
Even though we suck.
But yeah, man, I am excited about the Super Bowl. Not excited about the Bad Bunny concert.
Tell us about the Grammys, Avery, because you got this beef with the Grammys.
Yeah.
What's going
Okay,
on?
there's two beefs for me, man. There's two beefs for me. No, there's three. Let's do three. There's three beefs for me. The first one, we're gonna start off with the most controversial. It shouldn't even be controversial because it's true. It's evident that this was a mistake on the Grammys, and the Grammys.
It's when Macklemore
Yes,
won.
it's
Oh.
the Grammys
Yeah.
never states that they
Yeah.
screwed up, dude. Good Kid, Mad City is one of the greatest albums, not just hip hop. One of the greatest albums of all time. One of the greatest albums of all time. One of them, and it didn't win. It did not win over freaking Macklemore. Pop tags. Now, granted, I'll give Macklemore his just due. He came out busting.
I mean,
he was going crazy.
Goodwill sales
Yeah,
went up
no,
like
they
crazy
were going
that
crazy.
year. You know what I mean?
But we're talking
He
about,
feels really bad about that, though.
But we're talking about an album in its entirety, and he won. Like Pop Tags, obviously. I mean, I don't know what it probably won off singles or whatever. But the album, like the cohesiveness of Good Kid, Mad City, is a phenomenal masterpiece.
You know, rich people like to pretend that they're poor, so they heard that song and they're like, "Oh,
Man.
I go to the thrift store too."
Nah, man, that pisses me off. That one, because when you got a guy saying you got snubbed that won, that's insane.
Yeah.
That's insane. So like, I had beef with the Grammys, and granted, growing up, I wanted to get a Grammy. That was like a peak for me until I saw what the Grammys was with the Kendrick Lamar thing, and with my GOAT. J. Cole has never been nominated. I mean, he's been
Nominated?
He has a Grammy for 21 Savage a lot. He's made way better music than a lot from 21 Savage. How do you win a Grammy for his verse on a lot? Like, J. Cole has been snubbed his entire career. Now, granted, he's about to come out with the fall off, and I feel like, I'm going to say this right now. This is January 19th, 2026. They're going to give him, I feel like they're going to try to give him a pity Grammy next year. He's going to deserve it, but I feel like they're just going to give it to him because it's going to be his last album. I feel like they're gonna give it to probably best rap album, but anyways,
Maybe. I mean, it's early to release the album for the Grammys.
he's not. But that's J. Cole.
Recency
J. Cole
bias.
doesn't care about.
I know,
that.
but recency bias.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
J.
Like,
Cole
it's
doesn't
just
care
like-
about. He doesn't even. He does. If I'm pretty sure if he gets the Grammy, J. Cole wasn't there when he got the A Lot Grammy, and your cats are all on the. So yeah,
I didn't realize he's never even been nominated.
Yeah, I mean he's been nominated for a lot
But besides that,
nope.
that's crazy.
Yeah, so that's what I'm
I had
saying.
no idea.
It's-
Alfredo's on Monkey
Cat Watch?
Patrol. Yeah,
Yeah,
Cat Watch.
Cat Watch? That's
He's gotta get. Yeah, there's no controlling them.
Yeah, but
they're gonna do what they're gonna do.
yeah, man, those are my beefs, and it just seems like when we were talking about last time with Golden Globes, it's like no one who cares about these people giving the awards, because at the end of the day, and I know this whole episode is about the Grammys, and we're gonna talk about it. It's gonna be great. We're gonna talk about it. It's gonna be good. Maddie's gonna put her input. It's great, but I feel like no one cares. Speed, Speed. Yeah. I show Speed. He's showing that clout only matters. No one gives a damn about what the Oscar people thinks. If your thing went triple platinum in homes, nobody cares. Streamers are killing it. They don't have I think they have streamer awards, but who cares? They have millions and millions and millions of attention. We don't even care what these people think anymore. You know what I'm saying?
Sorry,
so,
I got distracted because
it's all good.
Monkey's over here doing Matrix moves behind the camera. Like, what is he doing?
That is.
Do you see this guy?
That is my rant, and I'm standing on it. The Grammys pissed me off, and I don't ever watch it anymore. I definitely wanted to win a Grammy when I first started music, but nowadays I don't care.
Jay-Z, I think, has the most Grammys from a hip hop artist. Does he or not?
Yeah.
Nah, I think Kendrick went crazy last year.
Yeah, he swept last year.
It's actually funny because I have a shirt that I was gonna wear instead of my Sabrina Carpenter shirt, because the reason I wore this beautiful shirt today is because I do believe that Sabrina will be nominated and walk away with lots of Grammys this year.
She was nominated for a lot.
Yep, and I believe that she should win, and she will win. But I also have another shirt that is made by the same company that also has Kendrick Lamar on it with holding all of his Grammys. And I was going to wear that one because I felt like that was more fitting. But then I was like, nope, that was last year. I'm
wear it for the first episode after the Grammys once he's actually won.
Yeah, you're right, though. Jay-Z is the top. And then Jay-Z, Kanye, Kendrick. But real quick, last thing.
25
last thing and I'm done. That goes to show clout is a hell of a drug. Recency bias is a hell of a drug. It goes back to your guy, Timothée Chalamet. You love him, but he didn't have a better performance than Michael B. Jordan.
Yeah.
Yes, he did.
No.
1000% he did. Sinners is an ensemble film.
I haven't seen Marty Supreme yet.
Oh, you haven't?
He killed it.
I haven't seen it yet.
He killed it. Trust me.
Here's the thing.
He killed it. But
I was waiting for you. I wanted to hear your
Sinners
input on
is fucking incredible. Amazing film. And I'm not gonna say that Michael B. Jordan had a bad performance whatsoever. I will never ever say that. Amazing film. If Michael B. Jordan won Best Actor, and by the way, nominations for the Oscars haven't even come out yet. They come out later this week.
They're going to go against each other, though, for sure.
The top three, it's looking like it's going to be Michael B. Jordan for Sinners, Leo for One Battle After Another, and Timothée Chalamet for Marty Supreme. Sinners.
Can I throw one more in there?
Yep.
I just watched Begonia.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Oh yeah, what's his name is sick.
What's his name?
I forgot his name too.
Jesse Plemons.
Jesse's a beast. Yeah.
He should also.
He's kind of an underrated. He's kind of the sleeper pick.
Yeah.
He's kind of the sleeper pick.
Real quick. That goes to what I was kind of explaining in the beginning. Like I said, Timothée Chalamet did his thing. Michael Jordan did his thing. Jesse did his thing too. But because Timothée Chalamet has the most clout, I feel like, oh yeah, give it to him. That's how I feel. That's what I'm saying. With that's the same thing that happened with
we'll see.
With Macklemore, when he was like, Macklemore was like, obviously Macklemore was popping. I'll give it to him. He was going crazy that year. But Kendrick had the better performing album, and Macklemore won. So that's what I'm saying. I feel like that Michael B. Jordan from Stack and Smoke killed more than Timothée Chalamet.
First of all, Timothée Chalamet versus Michael B. Jordan is not even comparable to Macklemore versus Kendrick, because Macklemore himself is the one who came out and said first and foremost, thanks but no thanks, I'm so sorry, you deserve this. Timothée Chalamet is consistently putting out, like he said himself, top of the line performances. There is no other actor with a filmography that he has right now. And here's the difference between Sinners and Marty Supreme. Sinners is like an ensemble cast performance. Like that film relied heavily on the performance of every single actor in that movie, every single person gave it their all. Like Michael B. Jordan was amazing, but he was not the standout actor.
Well, I will
in
say
that
this.
film.
We talked about this last. We talked about this last week. We talked about this last week.
Again, I'm not saying he's bad.
I think this is our first Maddie disagreement right here.
Because listen.
What I'm not saying that he gave a bad performance, but his performance was so equally matched to everybody in that film.
He did two performances.
He did 2 performances.
There were like 5 movies that came out this past year where the same actor played multiple characters.
Which ones?
Frankenstein, Mia Goth played 2 different people.
Okay,
Mickey 17, Robert Pattinson played multiple characters.
He didn't.
There was
Mickey. He did.
There was
Mickey
I forget the name of it, but there was a Robert De Niro film that came out where he played multiple characters. Michael B. Jordan is not the only person. He's not the first or the last person to do it.
Yeah, but
not saying it's hard. I'm not saying it's easy, and I'm not saying it was bad.
The thing is, Maddie, he played Stack and Smoke, and when you're watching it, you see Stack and you see Smoke.
Yeah.
You don't see Michael B. Jordan. And I'm not saying Mickey. When I see Mickey 17, when I see Mickey 17, it was like, all right, I get like he's the same guy. He's the same Mickey. Like, you know what I mean? Like Stack and Smoke were 1,000 times different.
And when he got bit by the vampire, that was another character.
That's like another
3 characters.
It's like 2.5 characters. I get that. I am not like discrediting Michael B. Jordan or his performance in that film at all. I'm still rooting for Timothée Chalamet and Marty Supreme. If Michael B. Jordan won, I wouldn't even be mad. I'm not saying he doesn't deserve it. But Marty Supreme, like Timothée Chalamet has been working on that film for like over 6 years.
Yeah, I need to watch it.
And you really need to watch it because you would love it, Dri. But he carried every single scene on his back. Like he carried that entire movie.
How was Odessa?
She was great. She was very charismatic.
Have you seen I Love LA? Do you watch that show?
No, but I've seen clips. She's hilarious in it.
Yeah, you should watch it. I think you would love it.
Marty Supreme had a great cast, but Timothée Chalamet is just like he acted his ass off. He carried that movie on his entire back. Okay. And that's not to say that every other performance was bad, but it's just like in every single scene,
so good
he is so compelling. And that to me is best actor worthy because he took a character based off of like a real person loosely, and he created something monumental with it. Like that is like best actor worthy. That is why like that Oscar belongs to him in my opinion, because that is like a generational, like once in a lifetime performance from him in this film. Okay, and I'm not discrediting Sinners or Michael B. Jordan whatsoever. If he won, which he still stands a really good chance, I'm not even mad about that because that was one of my favorite movies of the year. But like Michael B. Jordan was not like he was great, but I had other favorites like in the movie. I think what's her name?
Haley?
Annie.
Oh, Annie was good, yeah.
She's probably gonna get a Best Supporting Actress nom. She was kind of the standout to me, and then also I forget the actor's name, but he was like the older guy.
I don't know his name.
I don't know. The guy who plays the main vampire should get nominated.
Oh yeah, Remy.
Oh yeah, Remick.
Remick. Yeah, Remick was sick.
There was just like everybody stood out to me in that film.
That's true.
There were
but that's
such like
but also
powerhouse
is that
of an ensemble.
Is that just a nod to Ryan Coogler?
1000%. Best director, Ryan Coogler. That's my vote.
But
for sure.
But I mean, yeah, I'll give you that. But yeah, I don't know, man. I definitely thought Timothée Chalamet did his thing. He killed it. And do not get me wrong, I feel like Timothée Chalamet only has 3 hits. 3 hits. 3. There's 3 hits.
What is it?
There's Marty Supreme. He killed it for sure.
Because you gave Marty Supreme a lot of
Dune. He killed it.
Yeah, Dune is amazing.
He killed it. And then
Willy Wonka.
I will say no, hell no. I will say he did his thing, but no, it's not a hit. I will say that Interstellar is a hit. He's in it.
He's the son.
But it's a hit. That's a bop.
I guess I got to rewatch
That's a bop. But he wasn't a standalone actor.
Question.
You know what I'm saying?
Question. How many Timothée Chalamet movies have you seen?
Those 3.
That's Wonka. What else?
Have you seen Bones and All?
Have you seen Lady
Bird?
I've seen the one where he played guitar guy.
Oh.
That
what
was
is it
Lady Bird.
No,
Oh,
Is that Lady Bird?
Complete Unknown.
That's one.
Complete
Yeah,
Unknown.
That was Bob Dylan. Lady Bird,
How
Little
was that movie? 'Cause I
Women.
heard that was really good.
it was cool. I mean,
Hot
it's like a
Summer
biopic for me,
Nights.
just like a
The
like
King.
a regular biopic. I haven't seen that either.
Here's the thing. This is where
Call
where
Me by
my,
Your Name.
This is where my kind of like
Maddie's
my-
like, hey, like.
This is
you-
where
you
my
gotta keep
bias.
going.
This is where my bias comes in, I guess. I
Dude.
think that Timothy Chalamet is great, and I need to watch Marty Supreme, and maybe I'll change my tone. But my thing is like he's young, so he's just getting started in the game.
He's 30.
so he should like
He's our age. What the hell?
is he really?
I thought he was like.
Well, I thought he was like 25.
Yeah, I thought he was like 20. Yeah.
But anyways, he's young still, and like I feel like he has plenty of time to still like get awards, do the things, all this
No,
stuff. Right?
that's the mentality that's killing the awards industry,
That's what
though,
I want.
because they are giving everybody legacy awards now. They are giving everybody awards that they should have received a long time ago. And that's why new people, new performances keep getting snubbed. Case in point, a couple years ago, when Everything Everywhere All at Once came out,
Yeah.
Jamie
pissed
Lee Curtis
Oh yeah. I
Yeah.
saw that.
won
Yeah.
Best Supporting
I was
Actress.
pissed. Now, wait, whoa.
I'm
Let's bring it
sorry?
back. Let's bring it back. I don't know if you want to clip it, but there's a clip that I was pissed that Angela Bassett didn't win that year.
It
Oh,
should have gone to either Angela Bassett or the better performance in the same movie, Stephanie Sue, who played the lesbian daughter in Everything Everywhere All at Once. Both of those performances were amazing. If you weren't gonna go with Everything Everywhere All at Once, because that movie completely swept that year, Angela Bassett for Black Panther 2, for sure. But in the same movie,
Yeah, I've lost everything.
Jamie
I
Lee
can't believe she
Curtis
didn't win.
wasn't
That's-
even the best
so sad.
supporting
Yeah.
actress in that movie.
Wait,
Stephanie
what about-
Sue carried. I have like chills right now just thinking about her performance in that movie.
Okay.
And Jamie Lee Curtis won because she's an older lady, and she probably should have gotten it for one or two other things
The
a long
movie
time
that you
ago.
put me onto,
Uh-huh.
that I think honestly is one of my favorite movies that I've ever seen, is The Substance.
Yeah.
Okay, so did that come out? Is that
That
is
was
that over? Is that done? Is it there's no more nominees for that? Or is that
Yeah, no, that's done. That came out about a year and a half ago.
Fuck, okay,
So
okay,
it was
okay.
eligible for last
I know
year's.
Demi won.
Demi Moore.
Yeah, Demi Moore won. But
But this is what
That
I'm,
was
this,
like-
this, but this is what I'm
She
saying,
was
guys.
she was nominated for her the
this is-
Oscar. She was
let
snubbed.
me say
She
this.
won the Golden Globe.
This
though.
is what I'm saying. Who are these people?
so that's
And
the
like,
thing.
why aren't they us?
That's
what I'm saying.
Well, that's what
like
I'm saying. We
Oscars.
talked about we talked about this last week. We talked about this last week because we talked about the Golden Globes.
Yeah.
And I was saying, he was like, "Who cares about the Globe?" And I'm like, "Yeah, well, the actors care about it." And then like obviously it's fun to watch it, right? But yeah, it's the Academy, right? So it's like there's professionals that have been in it for a long time that have been approved in this like group of people that get to choose. Okay, these are the best movies. These are the best things, right? So I get it, right? You were like, well, the people should vote, and I was like, well, yeah, they have that award. It's the People's Choice Awards, but no one cares about that award.
Yeah.
No one's like,
because
oh,
they
I
don't-
want a People's Choice
because,
Awards.
Because
like,
that's what I'm saying.
like, you know
Okay,
what I
this is what we need to change, bro. The people need to make that. The people need to make that feel like the Oscars, bro. Because
Yeah.
we're watching the Oscars like, oh, we really care about what these stupid ass critics think. Like, I don't give a damn what this old ass
Yeah.
white man. No disrespect to no white people.
No, you're
but,
good.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
You're
You know what I'm
good.
saying? I don't give a
I get
damn.
it.
I don't give a damn that he. You know what I'm saying? That he watched Sinners and he was like, oh, well,
To be
it's
fair-
like, no,
But that's not, who,
Sinners
that's
was
not
like,
who the Academy is anymore. Like
Sinners
the
was like-
Academy's
Yeah, they've
evolved. Like,
diversified the
they've
Academy a lot.
diversified it.
There's still a
Yeah.
lot of work to do. Granted,
Yeah.
there is
Yeah,
still a lot of
for
work
sure,
to do. They
exactly.
have diversified it a lot in years past. Here's the thing, though, and I have to say this as somebody who loves award season, there are way more important things going on in the world
Yeah.
right now. This
But
is
this
not
podcast
important.
is focused on just the fun,
Yeah,
wild, stupid
but
shit.
we're here to have a good time.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be fun.
Yeah.
And honestly, the winners of the awards, it doesn't even really matter. What matters is who gets nominated, not necessarily who wins, because the winner is typically political anyway.
Yeah.
Because,
Oh.
aw,
Okay, fine, go.
a lot of these
Go.
awards are paid for anyway by a lot of people, both at the Grammys and the Oscars, and like pretty much every major award ceremony in that circuit. It's super political. It's pretty arguable, and it's all subjective too.
Yeah.
There is not like one singular
'Cause I think-
greatest
yeah.
film or one
I think
singular
there's
greatest
4
performance.
movies that have stood out, right? It's one bad after another.
Mm-hmm.
It's Marty Supreme.
Mm-hmm.
It's Sinners.
Mm-hmm.
It's Begonia.
Yeah.
Those are like the big.
Those are the big 4,
fours.
and then you have like the
and then-
sub like like the sub level of that.
Yeah.
It's probably Frankenstein,
Frankenstein,
Hamnet,
Yeah,
a couple of
Hamnet
the foreign
stole a bunch
ones,
of shit,
which
yeah.
I wanted to watch some of the foreign ones. Like there was a Brazilian one that like won a bunch of the Golden Globes, but a lot of them like aren't available in America right now, so it's kind of difficult. I'm hoping they change that. Oscars aren't till March, so hopefully we're gonna get to watch like
Which
the
is
rest
funny
of
because
them.
we're like we're completely talking about the Oscar. Or
Yeah,
the
you're
Oscar.
right.
Yeah,
We
not
need
even
to-
about the Grammys.
Yeah.
Because but you know this is a movie podcast at the end of the day, so like we're very passionate about movies
Yeah.
and television and stuff. But yeah, I let me just say, because I just this is like a completely like side note, but I know that I have to watch those 4 movies, right? I've obviously seen Sinners like 3 times. One Battle After the Next is still on my list. I keep wanting to watch it, but my girlfriend is like, I don't care about that movie. But I know as soon as I put
One
it on,
battle
she's
after
gonna.
another. She would love
I know
it.
she's gonna
One
love
Battle
it.
After Another?
She's like, every time I try to put it on,
Wait,
she's
can I
like,
just say-
she's like, I don't want to watch that movie. I don't want to watch that movie. I
It's
don't care
really
about that movie.
good, dude.
Can I just say, One Battle After Another was electric. It's not my favorite out of everything that's getting on me right now. We also just watched it last night. This was, if you've seen it already, you're going to think this is really funny. But my boyfriend's Letterboxd review for this was 4.5 stars. Great watch for first-time Mexican slang users. If you've seen it, you're going to think that's really funny. And my boyfriend's Mexican, so it's funny for him to say that too. But
I need to watch it.
yeah,
it's good.
So I know
it's
that's
electric.
good.
It was
I know
really
that's
good.
I still need to watch Marty Supreme. I've watched like podcasts of people talking about Marty Supreme. I watched an interview with Benny Safdie and stuff. Is it Benny Safdie that or Josh
No,
Safdie?
Josh Safdie. Yeah.
Who did it? So I'm curious and I really want to watch it. The one thing I did watch was I watched Begonia, and that was like completely like I was like, what the fuck is this movie? And it caught me completely off guard, and it was crazy.
Yeah.
Can we talk about that a little real quick? Because
we haven't talked about Begonia.
we haven't talked about it yet. Because I just
Have you
watched
seen
it.
Begonia?
No, not yet.
Yeah,
Oh,
okay,
dude,
we can't talk about it then.
It's
But
it's
it's
crazy.
wild,
So like,
dude.
Here's what's been putting me off, though.
I went into it not knowing what was happening,
Yeah.
and it was probably the best thing I could ever do because when you realize, oh, it's like it's a
crazy
it's-
twist.
it's a
It's
good
giving.
twist.
It's to me. It's giving Oscar bait. Like there's a lot of movies that get
Nah, you have to
produced
watch
that
it, dude.
like
It's crazy.
they make it for the sole purpose of like winning awards,
Nah,
and
this was-
that's what it like
that-
gives
nah,
to me.
they-
So
they-
that's been my
they-
hesitation to watch it.
in my eyes
don't think that's
of
it.
like Oscar nominees and like how I seen what Oscar movies win, this one isn't that. It's
'Cause
like
they're
it's
saying
like,
Emma Stone might get her third best actress
it
win for
goes-
that.
it
Emma Stone
goes-
kills this.
It
Yeah.
goes like way
I-
over.
I-
But she
I-
does
alright.
kill it though.
Alright,
Emma
alright.
Stone does kill it though.
I think she does kill it. I think Jesse Plemons I think Jesse Plemons is like the shit.
Yeah.
But
He is the shit, and
He's the
he's
shit.
playing a young Plutarch. Plutarch Heavens B. I think in the new Hunger Games movie. He's playing a young Philip Seymour Hoffman. which is crazy.
I love Hunger Games.
He's
I
dope.
do want to say one last thing before we get started on these Grammys things.
Yeah.
And it's about the Oscars because we talk about Leonardo DiCaprio. Leonardo DiCaprio hasn't won an Oscar, and his movies are bops.
Yes, he has.
Oh, yeah.
He won for The Revenant.
Yeah, The Revenant.
Oh, okay. He hit one. Okay.
But
That's why
he
people
always
But he
gets
compare
has
him.
bops. He has bops.
the
He has
story was,
bops of bops of bops of bops. He only has one.
Yeah.
That's
So,
why people
this
compare
is-
him to Timothy Chalamet.
This is
'cause-
questionable. These award shows are questionable.
Because
questionable.
we don't want Timothy Chalamet to become the new Leo in a sense where he's
keeps
getting
getting
snubbed
snubbed,
for
yeah.
every single like incredible top of the line performance for somebody else. Because the same thing happened to Leo. Consistent, incredible, life-changing performances, and he won for The Revenant. I mean, he slept inside a dead bear carcass. So like I get it, but
I will say
he should have won way sooner for that.
I will say that the performances, I feel like Marty Supreme, he killed it. But I will say, I feel like Michael B. Jordan, this was like this movie was monumental.
Yeah.
Like Marty Supreme is so dope, but it's not as monumental as Sinners is.
I think
So I feel like maybe that has a leg up on your boy. Just in my opinion,
I
know.
don't think that's a bad take because watching that for the first time was like a life-changing experience.
Yeah.
What
I felt like
a film.
Like Get
Seriously.
Out. Like Get Out was one of those movies where it's like this
Cultural.
Holy shit,
It
yeah.
shifted the culture.
Yeah.
Sinners is gonna be a movie where like people are gonna talk about that for years and years and decades to come. Like that, once again, I can't emphasize enough how much I am not like discrediting that movie.
Mm-hmm.
I'm solely talking about the best actor at the Oscars category. that category alone,
I really need to watch Marty.
I think Marty Supreme's taking it. But
He killed it,
everything
man.
else, honestly, I would give to Sinners. Best screenplay for sure. Best director for sure. Easily best supporting actress. Like these are I would go Sinners for best picture, honestly. I think my top 2 for best picture would be Sinners and Frankenstein, because Frankenstein was incredible too. I don't know if Frankenstein will get nominated for best picture though. It didn't have as wide of a race.
Do you watch Euphoria?
Mm-hmm.
Did you see the trailer?
Nah, I gotta watch it. I haven't seen it. Is it 3 episodes? Is it 3 seasons?
Two seasons.
It's 2 seasons.
There's
And then
2
the third
seasons
one's
out. The
coming.
third one's about to come out
So I should start now. When does it come out?
in like February or March,
Not soon
right?
enough. Let's just say Sydney Sweeney.
Oh my God, here we go. I just dislike this girl. But
What?
We already talked about this, dude.
I don't love her either. Her best performance is Euphoria. That's because she plays herself. So
And I love
that's
it.
all I'm gonna say.
All right, man. So
All right,
let's
let's get into the
Grammys.
because I have no idea.
I have the
Because
categories.
I said so. The reason why I started that whole rant is because I have no idea what the Grammys is this year. So
I have no idea about the nominations either. So
Yeah.
let's go.
So I
over some of the
have it. Let's go.
nominations, okay?
Let's go through the main categories.
I don't even know. what I've been listening to be honest.
You want to start with
Let's start low and get to the climax at the end with the big
Okay,
ones,
well the
okay?
main categories we have record of the year, song of the year, best new artist, best album. Is there any other ones you want to talk about? Producer of the year, maybe.
Let's go record of the year because I feel like before you say nominees, let me just say who I think should win.
Okay.
After Dre showed me.
Wait, before we do this though, a lot of people get confused on record of the year versus song of the year
Record
because
is album.
no.
No?
Album of the year is album of the
Oh,
year.
okay. That makes sense.
Record's a song for some reason. I don't know why they word it that way, but record of the year is more like how the song sounds, and then song of the year is
okay.
more like the songwriting.
Yes. Okay. So
The song of the year award goes to the songwriters, not who
Yeah.
performs.
So
it.
let me. Can we do record of the year? I just
Yeah.
want to because Dre showed me this song, and I think this is one of the coldest songs to date, to be honest. And I pray that it wins. I don't even know if it's nominated, but shout out to your boy Bruno and Lady Gaga. They have to win.
I love
have
that
Yes.
song. No,
Yes.
they won last year.
Oh, they won last year. So
won
it
last
wasn't
year.
That wasn't 2025.
Yeah, they won last year. I think
See
they won
how
last year.
tapped out I am of Grammys. I don't
I
know.
got
No,
I
that
got
song
That-
is so
that song is
fucking
sick.
overplayed, and I don't even care. The
Yeah, that
first
song is
time I
sick.
heard it, I got chills. I
Yeah.
love
I
that
still-
song.
that
That
song
song
gives
is
chills.
incredible.
Yeah.
When Lady Gaga stands up and dances, like I think of her dancing all the time. Like that her dancing in that like scene, I always think about it.
I was
Yeah.
always surprised that it took them so long to collab because both of them, like Bruno for the boys and then Gaga for the girls, like they've been carrying pop music on their
Yeah.
backs for
I love
like
that
close
song.
to 20 years now.
Mm-hmm.
And so I was surprised that it took them so long to collab.
That's one of my favorite songs that like when it plays on the radio, I will play it full
I
blast
will
and
never
sing it.
skip
sing
that
my
That's a
heart
good
song.
song.
I don't care
so
how
that, so
overplayed
it's
it
not
is.
nominated this year.
No.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
So
Well,
let's talk
I'm
about
tapped
let's
out.
talk
Yeah.
about
So-
record of the year.
Record of the year. So again, this is about like how it sounds sonically. We have DTMF by Bad Bunny.
I have heard
We
it.
have Man Child by Sabrina Carpenter.
How's that song go, Dre?
Man, child.
Haven't heard it.
Yes, you do. She has her booty
It's
cheeks
like
out in the video.
Man Child.
Okay.
I don't know how
Love
it
that
goes.
song.
Do it. So
Something like
because
that.
because hey, I got a quick question for y'all. Because I haven't heard these songs, these other songs, am I allowed to pick?
Yeah, that's
No.
fine. That's fine.
Okay.
But just throw your
Well,
opinion in.
okay, yeah, sure, yeah. Yeah, DTMF, Bad Bunny, Man Child, Sabrina Carpenter. We have Anxiety by Doechii.
Yeah.
Shout out Anxiety. But-
Everybody hates that song. I actually don't think it's that bad.
It's
It's like bad, but it's not that
I don't
bad.
think
you know
it's
what
that
it
bad,
is?
but I don't think it's that good.
They overplayed it,
Yeah.
one, and two, the original is just so
Yeah, the
good.
original
Yeah,
way
yeah,
better.
of course, of course.
No disrespect to Doechii. Shout out to Doechii because she's
She
a
kicks
killer,
ass.
but it's like
Yeah.
that original song is phenomenal, and it's hard to beat on the back of that song.
Yeah, for sure.
And then also the
People are mean to
everybody,
her about that
everybody
song, though.
overplayed it. They did it. They overplayed that
Yeah.
one too much.
We got Wildflower by Billie Eilish.
I love that.
Shout out to my girl.
Abracadabra by Lady Gaga.
That song is
Wait,
that's
how-
the most overrated song I've ever heard.
Wait,
in my
wait,
life.
Really?
wait.
Yeah. Abracadabra.
Abracadabra, ooh la la.
Wait a second. Hold on a second. That's nominated for 2026.
Yeah.
Am I tripping? Has that song been out forever?
Well, it's been out for
No.
like 6 months.
Yeah.
So like it's been.
It just
it's
came
like,
out like
it's-
last year.
No.
We're looking at
No,
that song
dude,
from
well,
last
we're
year.
living in a freaking.
No.
Dog, I
You
feel
don't
like
know
that song's
forever.
been out forever.
No.
Dude, the world is punking me.
Dude, you're
No.
you're tripping because Lady Gaga's album,
Ooh,
spoiler
la, la,
alert, is
la,
nominated.
la. That's that song.
Abracadabra.
Abracadabra,
Ooh, la,
ooh,
la,
la,
They
la.
played
la.
it during Now You See Me Now You Don't. Did they?
No,
Probably.
Dude, you can probably. Hold on. I gotta.
A
listen
lot
to
of Gaga's. I think
gonna get
Lady
us
Gaga
copyright.
and Kendrick are the top two people like nominated for the most Grammys this year. So you're about to see her name a lot.
There you go.
Anyways,
Keep going.
Abracadabra, Lady Gaga, Luther, Kendrick Lamar and SZA, The Subway by Chappell Roan, and Pata Pata by Rose and Bruno Mars.
Hey, I'm rooting for Bruno.
Is there? You
I'm
know,
rooting for
this
Bruno.
This is what happens.
Wait.
This is-
So we should let's say like each of us who we think is gonna win, or wait, who we want to win and who we think is gonna win.
Okay, let me start off because
Go ahead.
when I watch award ceremony stuff, like I'll be listening to the nominations and I'm like, oh yeah. But then there will be
see the
one
list
song
again?
there will be one song that or one nomination that always stands out to me that I'm like, oh for sure they're winning. Like that doesn't even like they're winning, right? You read all those things and I'm like, oh, I love Manchild, love Sabrina Carpenter, Billie Eilish, love Billie Eilish.
Yeah.
Lady Gaga, Abracadabra. I never
But-
liked that song, but I get it. I get the song and I get how big it is, but I never liked that song. But then when you say apatapate, I mean, come on, you don't get bigger and better than that. I mean, it doesn't.
Yes, you do,
Like
and
I
I'll
mean,
tell you
like
why.
Blackpink, they had a crazy tour this year, and even all the girls from Blackpink were singing "Apatapate" by Rose because they're like, we know who's the standout of this group. Even though Lisa kills it, even though Jennie kills it, I mean, Rose, she teamed up with Bruno Mars and made one of the biggest songs of the fucking year, dude.
So is that who you want to win or who you think is gonna win?
I want Sabrina Carpenter to win because I
Okay.
want to see her give a speech.
Mm-hmm.
Manchild's playing over there. Manchild's playing in the
Speak of the
Manchild's
devil.
playing over there. Do you hear that?
Yeah.
You hear that? Manchild's playing. Anyway, so maybe Sabrina Carpenter is the one that's gonna win, but I think who I think is gonna win and who I think deserves to win is Apatapate, Bruno Mars, Rose. That's my pick. That's my
Alright.
pick.
You wanna go?
I think Bruno's gonna win, in my opinion. And Bruno's just is a killer, man. But I gotta root for my dog, man. Kendrick. I'm not Luther wasn't my favorite song of last year, but I
It's a
just
good
want
song.
I just want Kendrick to win,
It's a
in
good
my
song.
opinion. I wouldn't be mad at Doechii winning because I rock with Doechii heavily. I do think
Not for that song
Yeah, I
though.
do
It's a
think
good
that's
category though. This is a good category.
I
with
do
good
think that
artists.
song,
I like
man. I
this.
do think that song was just overplayed, and it's not her best song. But I would, if she won, that
You
would
wouldn't
be
be
a
mad at
snub that I would be like, I don't care.
Okay.
I
But
think if she's gonna win,
I-
she should win for something.
I definitely
Yeah,
think
something
I
else.
definitely
Special.
think Bruno is gonna win that one though. Shout out to my dog Kendrick if he does win that. I don't
Yeah.
know if he will, but I don't know if he
Maddie,
even cares.
Maddie,
at
you
that
got
point.
a different taste in us.
As far
got?
okay, as far as who I think is going to win, realistically, I think it's between Lady Gaga and Kendrick Lamar because both of them are just such Grammy darlings. Like the Academy loves both of them. And
All of a sudden, they
Abracadabra.
didn't love him in 2012. Y'all didn't love him in 2012 though.
Well, what I say, they're diversifying.
Yeah,
Pissing
they're
me
adding-
off, man.
They're
That's why
diversifying.
After that, they're like,
Their
you gotta-
voters.
They're like, oh, I'm sorry, Kendrick. Here, take all the Grammys. Freaking Drake. Kendrick just opens his mouth. Someone's gonna have him a Grammy right now.
So
Freaking
I
funny.
do think it's between them two. I'm kind of leaning a little more towards Abracadabra though, because that song I think was like slightly bigger. Like that music video was everywhere. Like that song was everywhere this year. I think they might go with that, but I wouldn't be surprised at all if Kendrick took it. I would say I'm rooting for Lady Gaga though. I just think she's literally one of the greatest to ever do it. It's gonna be
I
very
do
hard
love-
for me to not
Stephanie
root for her.
Germanotti.
Yeah.
Talking about Stephanie Germanotti
Yeah.
from fucking Queens. Where's she from?
Mhm.
Is she from Queens?
I think she's from New York. I don't know
I
where
don't know what part of-
specifically.
I don't know what
who
bro-
that is.
That's
Stephanie
her real
Germanotti
name.
is her real name.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I watch a podcast.
I wouldn't know.
I watch shout out History Hyenas. They're both from New York, and they're like, "Oh, I used to go with Stephanie Germanotti." Like she sounds like just like a Brooklyn chick when you really know her.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
But
should we
shout out
go?
Stephanie Germanati.
Should we go song of the year now?
Let's go song of the year.
Okay.
Yeah.
Again, this is a songwriters award. It's a lot of the same songs nominated.
I'm just gonna say this now.
Mm-hmm.
Sabrina Carpenter.
All right.
She actually writes her own songs. No one else does.
If we're going songwriter,
Well-
man, Luther got to win this one. If Luther is, because come on, Kendrick's writing is insane. He
So
doesn't have a bunch of writers either.
Neither does
So
Sabrina.
what? Get out of here.
And the
hell outta here.
nominees.
Let's talk about
Get the hell out of here.
Read the nominees.
And
And the
No.
nominees are, a lot of them are the same as Record of the Year, but it's Abracadabra,
Okay.
Anxiety, Apata, DTMF, Golden from K-Pop Demon Hunters.
Oh. All right. We get
mean-
into it because Golden was some. Golden was some crazy. Golden was some bussin', whatever you want to call it, bussin'. It was bussin'. Golden.
You
was
don't
one
like
of
K-pop
them.
Demon Hunters?
I have mixed feelings about K-Pop
Oh my
Demon Hunters.
God.
Now, I give you that, but that song, you
No.
can't go wrong with that song.
Yes, you can.
No.
What?
That's not even the best song from that movie.
What?
It's
That is
the
best
most
song from that
popular
movie.
song from that
Maddie, what are
movie.
you
No, that is the
talking
best
about?
song
Don't
from that
yell at
movie.
me.
Maddie, what are you saying? Maddie, what are
It's
you
not even the best song from that
saying?
movie.
Okay, keep
I
going.
will say though, I get the hype of K-pop Demon Hunters. It's not really my thing, but I can't really knock it. It seems fun. I like that a kids movie is popular amongst kids nowadays because kids have like been too involved in like adult media for a long time due to like social media and everything. So it does make me happy to see kids media popular amongst kids. I'm gonna say that. Maybe a Disney Channel
I'm gonna
award.
let you finish.
A serious
Go ahead.
adult award. Yeah, no. It won Best Original Song at the Golden Globes, which is fucking bullshit because that song from Sinners should have fucking won.
Oh, Miles Kennedy.
Miles
Yeah.
Kennedy.
Ludwig
Miles-
didn't
Miles
win?
should've- Miles
Yeah.
That's what I'm
should've.
talking about.
He won
But
for
let's-
Best
That's what I'm
Score.
freaking talking about.
Ludwig
Let
won
me-
for
let me-
Best Score, but not
let me-
original.
Best
Best
Let me-
original song.
Let me give
Shout out
you.
to Ludwig, man.
Let me
He's
give you guys a little
he's
background real quick.
He's one of the
Go
greatest.
finish
Wait,
nominees,
yeah,
finish
let me
nominees,
He's
finish
one of the
nominees.
greatest
Yeah, let me finish reading.
composers of music ever, dude.
Yeah. Okay.
Shout out to Ludwig, man. That's my dog.
Yeah, Golden for K-pop Demon Hunters, Luther, Manchild, and Wildflower. So it's a lot of the same songs.
Okay. Let me give my speech about Golden real quick. Okay. So Golden one
That song is hard.
is hard. It's
Yeah.
an amazing song. But here's the thing. The girl who wrote it, EJ, so she you have to understand like K-pop and like kind of how Korea works as like artists and stuff. There's like these camps that they put them in. They make sure that they're like good singers, good dancers, good performers, like everything, right? There's this whole thing. EJ, she's pretty, but she's not Korean pretty enough, right? She's too tall, so she doesn't fit the model and the mold of like what a K-pop artist is. So she was kind of like played as like a K-pop artist. So she had to become like a real artist, right? She didn't just become like the K-pop standard, like I get songs written for me and I perform them.
Yeah.
She started writing, she did her own thing. She was downplayed by the industry for years, dude. Like they didn't take her serious, they didn't do anything for her. And then she wrote Golden about herself, and it became the biggest song in the world, dude. The biggest song in the world. So EJ, shout out to EJ. She wrote that song and she performed it. She hits notes that no one else can hit. And
Maddie.
the movie.
He's spitting
I
right
know
now.
you're saying that it's a kid movie.
He's
It is
spitting
not a
right
kid
now,
movie.
Maddie.
A family movie.
I think animation,
family movie.
gets downplayed like animation always gets downplayed for like being
that's
like
not what I'm
kiddish.
saying.
You know, I'm not saying that, but I think because one of my favorite movies is Kung Fu Panda, right? I love Kung Fu Panda. It's
I love
amazing,
Kung Fu
and
Panda.
people like downplay and be like, it's a kid movie, but it is a kid movie, but it's not. Like with the topics that they're touching on, like we're talking about like manifestation and freaking meditation and like all this crazy stuff that like Kung Fu Panda touches on. K-pop Demon Hunters is like very like K-pop-ish, which is very like, you know, silly sometimes, but it is legit. And what EJ did writing that song and performing that song is something that like no other K-pop. She brought K-pop to mainstream. Like K-pop's been big, it's huge all over the world, but in America, no one really cares about K-pop.
I'll give you that, yep.
You know what I mean?
K-pop
And
has
she
been
made
huge
it,
in America for
but for
a few
like-
years
Yeah, but it was like
Asians,
Netflix, like
yeah,
number one
Asians
for
and
like
stuff.
months. I
You know what's
think.
crazy? So this is something that I just saw. So someone that I just watched a podcast and they were talking about signing a deal with Netflix, and they were like, oh, here's the kind of returns you'll get on Netflix if your stuff does well. So you can get like if 70% of viewers watch your thing, that's good. But there was a deal that they get that that's like a crazy number, like payment if they get 110% Netflix, which is every single subscriber watches your thing. Every single Netflix subscriber watches your thing plus 10% rewatch it.
Oh damn.
That's 110% like viewership, right? The only movie or show to ever do that was K-pop Demon Hunters. 110% viewership return.
So you're saying every single
Netflix
individual
subscriber, every single Netflix subscriber watched it and rewatched it. So like 10% of that rewatched it. But here's what I'm thinking.
that has to be off a little
So
bit. There's
I
no
don't
way
think-
every single person
what
with
it
a
does-
Netflix account.
So I think what it
watch
is
that movie.
that so many people rewatched it that it equated to that, right?
Maybe.
So I don't think every single Netflix subscriber actually watched it, but I think every single Netflix, or like a majority of people watched it, but the rewatch thing happened so much that it equated every single person plus 10%, right?
Which
has
never
been done
You know,
before.
the kids were
Yeah.
definitely just watching it.
I mean, I've watched
watching
it 6 times, dude.
I only watched
You know
it
what I
once.
mean? Like,
But I know people who
I
have
put it
kids
on just to
that
listen
just
to
have it
music.
on and just loop it because they love the animation. I love it. So
no
I
other
get-
movie
I
or
can
show
understand that.
in Netflix history has ever touched what K-pop Demon Hunters did.
Okay.
And if it was just like a dumb movie, then I'd be like, whatever. But like, this is one of those movies that I'm like, I put on for people, and I'm like my mom, I'm like, you have to watch this, and she's like, I don't care about this, and then she watches it, and she's like, okay, that was really freaking good, and I'm like, yes, dude,
Okay.
like, it's so good.
So
when you put that in the category,
Dree,
it's like, come on, dude.
long story short, Dree is going immediately for Golden. There's no one else that he cares
nope.
about.
I also said Sabrina Carpenter. I think Sabrina Carpenter, on my another quick little speech, Sabrina Carpenter, I love her because the reason I love Sabrina Carpenter, besides the fact that she's just gorgeous and beautiful and amazing and funny and all that, anyways, but her music is great. I love her music. But what I love about her is because you and I, we write our own music, right? We write. My biggest thing that I love about myself when it comes to writing and rapping and stuff, I think that I can out-rap people because my writing is wittier than people. Like, I think that, like, when I rap, I might not be the best rapper delivery-wise. I might not be have the best bars, but, like, my writing is so much more wittier than people that, like, I think that, like, I can't be touched when it comes to that stuff. When I'm really on my shit, like, you can't touch me because I'm going to make jokes in there. I'm going to say stuff that you can't even think about, right? And I think Sabrina does that. Like, her songs are so witty and so, like, good. Like, I mean, even like Taste, I don't love that song, but I do love the song. But like, she's like, I get wet at the thought of you being a responsible man. Like, you know, it's just like, oh, you do the dishes. I'm like, oh my god, like that stuff is so funny. Like that's like funny humor in her songs, and I love that. So for me, like, I love her writing, and her like songwriting is just amazing. So I would put Sabrina up there, and I highly don't respect any artist that doesn't write their own music. So like. That's why I hate Beyonce. When people talk about,
that's a lot of people you're dissing.
When people like always like talk to me like Beyonce's the greatest artist, I'm like, she's not even an artist. She's a performer. Like, you cannot tell me that she's a great artist because she doesn't write her own music. I would love to be an artist that's like had a whole team of people work on a song and then be like, here's the perfect song for you, and you're like, cool, let me sing it, and then it's fucking number one, right? Like, yeah, that's awesome. But you didn't do anything. You didn't put in on this, man.
You didn't put in on this, man.
Like, you didn't put in on this. Like,
well, that's what's great about the Songwriters Award.
With that being
because
said,
the award is going to the person that wrote
Billy,
the song.
Billy, love Billy because she writes her own shit, right? Sabrina writes her own shit. EJ writes her own stuff. Doechii writes her own shit, and Kendrick right? These are all good nominations.
Lady Gaga writes her own music.
Does she?
She does.
Does she? Okay.
Yeah, she does.
Makes sense. Abracadabra.
Since Dree's going for all of them, I am going to go for my guy again, Kendrick. I need Kendrick to win because there's a lot of heavy hitters in here. And if you got Kendrick, who's a hip-hop artist from freaking Compton, competing with the top of the top that got like, I know he's saying people are writing, but Kendrick is literally pinning. I'm a rapper. Yeah. He's pinning, and he has no one saying, hey, you should change this or you should change that. He's doing it.
And here's what I'll say about Kendrick.
I feel like Kendrick should win this songwriter. It's called songwriter?
Yeah.
It's
song of the year.
So I feel like Kendrick and Doechii, because Doechii is one of those artists as well, like Kendrick, who's you've seen her come up and you've seen her kind of do her own writing. I think that's sick. Now the song, I'm saying, like, I'm not a crazy fan of it, but when we're talking about writing and everything,
to your point though,
Doechii and Kendrick,
to your point,
get it.
Is Kendrick writes his own stuff, but no one else can write like Kendrick too. Like the way that he does things is so unorthodox. Like you can't no other artist can write like that, rap like that. Like, so like in the sense of that, like I will support you on your Kendrick take because I would be happy if Kendrick won too because of the way he writes. Like
it's also interesting like yes, a lot of artists write their own songs, but they're also not the only ones writing their own songs. Most of these songs, like Luther included, they've got like almost 20 writers on these songs. And that yes.
Yeah. Oh, well, I mean, this is a hook.
But
because you got Luther Vandross, which is the sample. You got to give those writers credit as well.
Well, no, they're not the ones that would receive the award. Like these are like producers and writers, but a lot of artists give like a lot more people credit for being songwriters. It doesn't mean they actually like sat down and like really worked the song
gave
with
them a line or something, you know.
Yeah. So that's also like something.
So then, with
to
this being
consider.
said, I'm curious to hear your. Let's hear it.
Yeah, let's hear yours.
Well, shit. I mean, I think my answer is still gonna be kind of similar to Record of the Year. I'm still rooting for Lady Gaga. I love her. I just think, like I said, she's one of the greatest to ever do it. It's a very high likelihood that she'll get it. I think Luther's got a really big chance. I also think Wildflower has a good chance as well. Grammys love Billie Eilish and Phineas as well.
I love Phineas.
Shout out Phineas.
I wouldn't be surprised if Golden won too, though, just because of how successful that song was. I don't think Doechii's taking this. I don't think Apata's taking this. Yeah. And I don't think Bad Bunny's taking this either.
It's like a good song, but
and I don't think Sabrina Carpenter's taking it. Sorry.
Yeah, I know. I want her to win, but it's fine.
Yeah.
She's still young.
She's gonna get like best pop vocal performance. She'll get like best pop album and stuff like that. But I don't think that she's gonna get like any of these main categories.
Because I think you have to like hear the story of EJ. Like I think if you heard her story and as far as like how she came up with the song and like. That will change it for you. I think like a story.
I've heard it. I saw her talk about it on an interview, and then she also kind of retold it in her Golden Globes acceptance speech a bit. So I've heard plenty about her. I just think like that song specifically, it's not like interesting enough to me.
Sorry. I think that could win.
That's gonna win.
I wouldn't be surprised if it won, just based off numbers alone. Everything else aside, I wouldn't be surprised if it won, but it's not necessarily what I'm rooting for.
Okay.
Do you want to go into Best New Artist?
Yes.
All right.
Okay.
All right.
Who do we have here?
We have Olivia Dean.
Don't know who that is.
It's like kind of slow pop.
Is that the Amy Winehouse kind of chick? Or no, that's not her. That's the other girl. That's Ray.
Yeah, that's Ray. She's not nominated though. Olivia Dean, you've probably heard like one of her songs. I saw this tweet. This is really funny though. Somebody said Olivia Dean makes music to put in the background of a chicken Alfredo Instagram boomerang. it's like slow pop like
I think I know who she is.
I don't know how to describe it.
I think my girls played her.
I'm not like a huge listener of hers, but like it's nice. I get why people like her. We have Cat's Eye. I know you love Cat's Eye. They've had a huge year.
Drew has so many K-pop girls. I don't know who that is.
Are they even really K-pop though?
No,
they don't sing in Korean.
They're not K-pop.
And they're not Korean.
None
right?
of them. Well, one of them is Korean.
I think one of them's Korean, but they're not Korean.
They're a mixed group.
They have like a Korean or like a K-pop style.
The thing is, they came up through the K-pop system, right?
Yeah.
So like I told you, like they train these groups, like they audition 50 to 100 different girls, and they narrow them down and they pick them like based off their singing, their dancing, their performances, all the stuff, their looks, and then they build a group, and then that group is like the thing. So Cat's Eye was this on Netflix. There was a show called Dance Academy, and there was all these girls, and they like narrowed them down, and then they created Cat's Eye, and it's an Indian girl, a French black girl, Korean girl, Filipino chick, freaking like Spanish chick. Like it's like a mixed group, but they had
they're like from all around the world.
Yeah, they had a crazy year, and they're all fine.
Yeah,
so.
they've been huge this year. They're everywhere. Bless you. Olivia Dean, Cat's Eye, The Marias.
My girl loves Maria's.
Yeah, I
Loves
don't really
Maria's.
listen to them that much. They're one of those groups that like everybody tells me to get into them. I'm like, yeah.
We
I just haven't.
Couchcella last year.
Mhm.
We very highly were on Couchcella for the Marias last year.
Hmm. They're cool though. They're cool. I like their
They're a vibe.
style.
They're a
I like
vibe.
their style a lot. Addison Rae.
Who's
No.
that?
No.
I have a rant about that.
Okay,
in
let's
a
talk
minute.
about that. I have
How,
some
hey, wait, real
I
quick.
have some stuff to say
Okay,
about
how many more you have?
A couple more.
Okay, go ahead.
Somber,
Somber's my girl's favorite.
Leon Thomas.
Yeah.
Who is Andre from Victorious.
I'm a dog. I'm a mutt. I'm rooting for him.
Yeah.
I'm rooting for him.
It's funny because he's not new though. He's been around
Yeah.
for so long, and I get the categories about like who
Yeah.
had like the biggest breakout year or whatever. But yeah,
Yeah.
Alex Warren and Lola Young, who sings that.
Oh, yo,
I do
Lola
love
Young.
you.
I
You
rock
love-
with
we
Lola
love
Young.
Lola.
Yeah, Lola
Young.
Young is dope.
That's the new
But
artist
she only had that one
nominations.
song.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shout out Lola Young and Leon Thomas. That's the only people I know, and they both are dope. But this is what I was gonna say before you guys get into it. Is like legit the majority of that list. I have no idea. Yo,
They're new.
Fredo, do you know any of those people? You don't know any of those people.
He was not paying attention.
But I'm saying, but the point is like I could probably call up like 5-10 people and they don't know who anybody is from that group. Literally, probably they know Mutt, the song Mutt. Like I know that song is like a big hit, but other than that, like what's the big hit from the other people? Lola Young had
Messy.
Messy. But what's the other hits?
Cat's Eye had Gabriella. They had Gnarly. They had. I
Yeah.
mean, so I'll go first. I mean, Cat's Eye, 100,000% wins this award. Like they had the biggest year of all like artists. Like I don't think you understand how big Gnarly is and how big Gabriella was. Like to the point that. This was crazy for me because I exist in different worlds, right? So I have my little K-pop world, I have my like MMA world, I have my comedy world, I have all these like hip-hop worlds. So I have all these little worlds that I'm like living in. So when I see worlds like interconnect, I'm like, wait, what the fuck? How do you guys even know about each other? You know? So when I see that stuff, that trips me out. So one of the podcasts I listen to, History Hyenas with Chris Stefano and Giannis Pappas, they're like a wild ass history podcast, two comedians, and he brought up Cat's Eye, and I was like, wait, how the fuck do you know about Cat's Eye? And he was like, my daughter's like cannot stop singing Gabriella. And I was like, that's crazy to me because for me, I've been following Cat's Eye from their very first single, you know what I mean? Like when they were put together to like their very first single, every single song that they've been, every
you
single performance.
introduced me to Cat's Eye.
So they had the biggest year like I've ever seen from like artists. Like it's crazy how big they are, like and how standout they are. So for me, like as far as like who had the biggest year and biggest standout year, I think that's one of the biggest years. The other artists I would say like that I got introduced to that I can say like I would be okay with them winning is Somber, because my girl loves Somber, like literally loves Somber, and has shown me so many of his freaking songs. And like he was on SNL and he had a crazy performance on SNL this year, and that was cool. So I can see Somber coming away with it. All the other artists, I'm like, I don't really know or care about. Yeah.
So the thing with this category is it's called Best New Artist. It's not about who the best new artist is. What the Grammys want is to accurately predict who from this list is going to be the most famous in like 10, 20 years from now. You have to look at past Best New Artists and like how far they've come since they've won this category. And there's been a lot of hits and there's been a few misses. So you do have to put that into consideration when you think about who they're gonna pick for this category.
That girl Lola looks like a Adele in the making. Legit, her voice.
I need to hear more songs.
I
way
think
she
it's just
sings-
because she's
The way she sings, and she's just like intricate type vibes.
I do love
And then
her.
Leon Thomas can low key be like a little Chris Brown in the
here's
making,
here's
too,
my
you
thing.
know
It's
what I
not
mean?
about who's gonna be the next somebody. It's who's gonna show up and be the first them, and who is going to take over the industry in their own way.
So with that being
So-
said, who do you think? Because I'm curious to hear your take.
So here's who's it's not gonna be. First of all, it's not gonna be Addison Rae.
Okay.
Addison Rae
Who
is
is
a
that?
fucking
Who is
joke.
that?
She's a
who is
She
joke of an
she was a
artist, dude.
TikToker,
Oh, okay.
like this girl who was on TikTok.
Oh, so she's like a TikTok artist?
Yeah, she was like a Charlie D'Amelio
Who's that?
girl back, like these little TikTok girls.
Okay.
Her career's a fucking joke, okay? I have never seen this term gets thrown around so much, and I've never seen it more applicable than it is here. This girl is the biggest industry plant I have ever seen.
She's a pick-me girl.
She has made a lot of fucking money off of TikTok. She even had like a debut single years and years ago when she like tried to break out and like a lot of TikTokers were trying to transition over to the music industry. She tried to do the same, and that song fucking sucked. She had this rebrand. Now she's put out like a few songs. She put out this album, and a lot of people have been saying like they're surprised at how good it is. It's the best pop record of the year. Everybody is like talking about her like she is the greatest artist in pop music right now, and that is fucking bonkers to me.
Yeah.
First of all, because the music is not that good. The image that she's created for herself is not even
She's a
who she
weirdo,
is.
dude.
She's pandering
Yeah.
to a bunch of gays who like Charlie XCX and like girls who fall under that umbrella. She's pandering to like the side of the gay community who likes like weird girls who like wear silly wigs and like dance kind of
Have you
weird
seen the video
and are
for
kind
Diet
of
Pepsi?
off-putting. Yeah.
It's the dumbest video I've ever seen
It's
in my life.
fucking stupid.
She's so dumb. Did you ever
She
see when she
doesn't
was on
write
Jimmy
her-
Fallon when she
Yes,
like when they had
she doesn't
when they had
write
her
her
do
own
dances?
What's her
music.
name again?
Addison Rae.
Addison.
She's so
Have you
dumb,
seen
dude.
any of her live performances? She
terrible.
can't perform.
This
She's
girl?
a terrible
Yes.
singer. She can't dance. What she's doing is because here's the
She
thing.
thinks she's Haley Steinfeld. She thinks she's a bunch of different chicks, and she's
Yeah.
so dumb. She's brain dead, dude. Like,
Yeah.
what was the
It's-
clip that went viral? She was like someone was like, they're not Asian. She's like, you don't know that she might be from like I forgot what it is.
she might be Korean
She
or
might be
something
Korean
like
or
that.
something. I forgot. It was so funny, dude.
Yeah,
She's
the
so
music
dumb.
is
She's
not
so
good.
dumb.
She's not a good performer.
She's
She
very
doesn't write her own
cringy.
music. It's
34
very cringe.
million freaking.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Her whole image, her whole brand is so like crafted and it's fake. And this
She's
is
like a fake
it's-
Haley Steinfeld.
Yeah, it's inauthentic. It is the most like
She has like no
it
talent.
is like
She's
the
pretty with no
industry
talent.
is taking note of like what gay people and Gen Z are into, and they wrote a list of a bunch of characteristics, and they went and were like, oh, this girl was popular on TikTok,
Yeah.
and they did that.
Diet Pepsi, I do like the song. It's
don't even like the
grown
song.
on me because my girls played it so many times, but I hate the video. I hate when she's like, she does the weirdest shit. Like every time I see her perform, I'm like, what are you doing,
People-
dude? Like chill out.
And
Like,
when I
you're
talk about
trying
like
to be extra for no reason.
when I talk about like the gay community, love the gay community by the way, but they have like this obsession with irony, and they like things that are so bad that they're good. They like
Yeah,
to call
no,
things that are
yeah.
bad camp.
yes.
And it's not camp. It's just fake. They're pandering to you. And it's embarrassing that like somebody like that would even get a nomination in the first place. Like
so
she's not going to win
so
over
this-
my dead body.
Yeah, no, she definitely she shouldn't even be nominated. It's a joke. But on that same kind of token, how do you? I'm curious about this. I think you'll understand that Avery won't. But how do you feel about Madison Beer? Because Madison Beer actually has talent. She can sing. She is like what Addison Rae should be, I guess. But like she
Here's
has
my-
the talent,
here's my
the
take
looks,
on
the
Madison
thing,
Beer.
and everything. But she's not.
Madison Beer
She's
is
gonna have a breakout year this year.
boring. No, she's not.
No,
No, she's not.
she is boring.
That's her-
Madison
is that your
Beer
boy
is
girlfriend?
boring.
Okay.
Yeah.
She sings?
And here's the thing.
I thought she was just like a model or something.
No, she's about to put out an album right now. She's a really good singer.
Oh,
actually.
okay.
Madison Beer is boring. And here's the thing, it stems from insecurity because she's a gorgeous girl, but she's had a lot of work done. Girls who get that much work done are insecure because they want to like fix their
Yeah,
appearance.
so it's
they
like
like
Megan Fox kind of.
yeah, so they like have more confidence in themselves. And she has a beautiful voice. Like she's a good singer. She's a really pretty voice, but her music isn't interesting. Her
Yeah.
brand isn't interesting.
Yeah.
Like she doesn't market herself in an interesting way. And not that being an artist is about the brand or the gimmick or the marketing, but in this day and age it kind of is. And it's not that it's about the gimmick, but you need a reason for people to listen to you and not other people. You need something that makes you different from other people. You look at all the other main pop girls right now, they're all so different from each other. Chappell Roan is so different from Olivia Rodrigo, who's so different from Billie Eilish, who's so different from Sabrina Carpenter, who's so different from, I don't know, Tate McRae. Like, everybody is so different and like sets themselves apart. Well, because she sucks too. She's so bad. She's literally the worst singer I've ever heard in my entire life.
Named like
literally the worst singer I've ever heard in my entire
know.
life. But Madison Beer is super boring. Like, I've seen her videos and I've seen her performances, and she's afraid to emote. She's afraid to like look ugly. It's like she's so afraid that like a picture is gonna get taken of her where she like looks kind of weird. Like, she's way too focused on like looking pretty or doing something interesting. Yeah, being perfect. And it's just not interesting. She has influencer face as well, which like makes people associate her with influencers and not like artists to be taken seriously. So that's my take on Madison Beer and Addison Rae.
That's a great take. I completely
Somber's not taking it. He's a weirdo. Leon Thomas, I think he's great, but I don't think he's gonna win this.
I mean, he only had one song.
But he's already like so accomplished. Like, what is he gonna do with like a Best New Artist award? He's not new.
Well,
he is so accomplished.
When I see him, I see how it's like. For me, it's like Bruno Mars. When Bruno Mars started out and he was writing for everybody, and then he got his big break. I think it was Billionaire. He got his big break and then he just took off. So in my opinion, I'm like, okay, Leon Thomas, he's been in the game for a minute, and now that he wrote a smash, it's like, okay, he's been writing a lot. So like he could probably write his way to not write his way to like probably make some hits and be taken off.
I need to hear.
So that's what I think of when I think of like Leon Thomas. Like, okay, Bruno Mars was in the same position, and then Bruno Mars got that one joint.
I need to hear for this category, like I need to know that you don't just have one song. You know what I mean? Yeah. I think a lot of these artists have one
That's
song.
what I'm saying. We need to see like a future. We need to see a future like legacy from these people. So here's what I think most likely will win. I'm leaning mostly towards Cat's Eye.
That's what I was waiting for.
But I am not fully convinced that they will win though, because they are performers. They don't write their own music. No, and honestly, like, I hear a lot of complaints about the music that they do perform, because they're a great performance. They're beautiful girls. They're great dancers. Like, everything about their image and the way that they market themselves is like perfect, A+, 10 out of 10. But their music's not that good. People complain. Well, I'm not saying that. I mean, I don't really listen to them enough to like say that. I've heard probably all their songs at some point, but I wouldn't say I'm like a huge fan of them. But the like main complaint that I hear about them is that their music sounds too much like they're using all these silly like buzzwords to try to get like TikTok hits, and not like actual like well-crafted, well thought out, well written music. So I think they need better writers.
There's a machine behind them that's pushing them. But
yeah, so that would be, I think that they're gonna win just because like they've had the biggest year out of anybody here, and I do see them getting only bigger and bigger from here. Like, I see them continuing to grow in the years to come. But I think if they don't win, I think it will be because they don't have like as strong writers behind them. I think if they don't win, it's gonna be either Leon Thomas, just because like, okay, yeah, he doesn't necessarily need a Best New Artist win because he's already so established, but he is somebody who is reliable to bring a good name to the award in the future. Yeah. Like, he has an amazing future ahead of himself in this industry. So that's kind of like, I think, like the safe pick, because Leon Thomas, for sure, you'll be able to pick him out in 15, 20 years from now and be like, oh my God, he won Best New Artist 2026 Grammys. That makes so much sense. Yeah. My third choice, if I had to have one, would be the Marias, but I would say it's probably between Cat's Eye and Leon Thomas. So
I like that.
Yeah,
I like that.
Leon,
that's my take.
Let's go. How many more we got?
Let's go on to Album of the Year. Okay.
That's gonna get.
All right, we have. Oh God, I'm sorry, babe. Can you say one thing really quick? Can you pronounce this?
fotos.
No,
Debe traer más fotos.
Is that Bad Bunny?
yeah, Bad Bunny's album. I'm sorry, my accent. I'm working. My
Nah, I'm
my
Mexican, I can't
accent's
fucking
not
say
great.
that.
My accent's not good enough. I'm not gonna embarrass myself like that.
Okay, so
I
Bad
can't.
Bunny.
So Bad Bunny.
Okay,
Bad
go
Bunny
ahead.
is-
Everybody's saying that album is one of the best of the year.
Just go. Yeah, because I want to talk about Bad Bunny. It's
Yeah.
like I know he's successful and I know people love him, but it's like it doesn't hit. Like it doesn't
appeal to us,
Yeah, it doesn't. It translate over. So like, and I'm not saying that to just because he's Mexican or Spanish or
He's
not
Puerto
Mexican,
Rican.
Puerto Rican, Spanish. Sorry, no disrespect. Just because he's Spanish, because Spanish has translated before, but like for me, Bad Bunny doesn't translate to me.
You gotta throw some English in there. You gotta throw some. Ricky
Avery
Martin. You gotta be
Harden is
Ricky
the
Martin, you know what I mean?
singular one voter for album of the year. Bad Bunny doesn't speak to him,
It
so
does
it's not winning.
Hey, I'm gonna be honest, because shout out to my boy Kamikaze. He thinks Bad Bunny is the new Michael Jackson for some reason.
Nobody's the new Michael
Yeah,
Jackson.
he thinks that. So he loves Bad Bunny. And
Kamikaze, I love you, but
I just don't.
No.
I just don't see. Like I get people love him, and you gotta like have your artist, but I just don't see the appeal. That's why I'm like, with the Super Bowl, I'm like, I
right.
don't get it. But go ahead. I'm sorry.
So yeah, we got Bad Bunny's album. We have Swag by Justin Bieber.
Yeah.
We have
Okay.
Man's Best Friend, Sabrina Carpenter. We have Let God Sort 'Em Out by Clips, Pusha T,
We need
and
it.
Malice.
We need it. Hey, listen, bias. Super hip hop rap bias. I know it wasn't the greatest album ever, but super hip hop rap bias, it has to win, in my opinion. But I get it if it doesn't, but it wasn't the greatest album. They had
I
definitely
haven't
had some
listened to
bangers
it.
on it.
I heard good things though. I actually heard it was really good.
It had Kendrick Tyler on it, but it just wasn't like my favorite album. You know what I mean? But rap bias here. Sorry.
All right.
Rap
We
bias.
got Mayhem by Lady Gaga. We have GNX, Kendrick Lamar.
Ooh-hoo-hoo.
We have Mutt,
Okay.
Leon Thomas.
Okay.
And we have Chromacopia by Tyler the Creator.
Ooh.
There's a
I
lot
mean,
of hip
yeah,
hop
Tyler-
nominees.
Tyler had a great Tyler.
This
when
is-
it comes to
Chromacopia
concise
was crazy.
projects, there's no one that does it better
This
than
is
Tyler.
the most amount of
Yeah.
hip hop nominees for album of the year we've had in a long
Yeah.
time.
I
think.
do.
That's like 3.
I want to say this about
Mm-hmm.
because I love GNX. I did, but I don't like.
I don't think it's the best
GNX
album
was
of the year.
it wasn't
his
Kendrick's
best
best album. Like if Miss Morale was on this, because I like Miss Morale.
That
People
was
don't
a
like Miss
good
Morale. I like Miss
album.
Morale.
I like that one.
But GNX was just fun. It was fun. It was
Mm-hmm.
hype. But Chromacopia, dog.
Chromacopia is.
He was tripping on there.
I just thought of something.
I thought Broke the Glass was gonna be
I just thought of something.
the joint, the Break the Glass joint. Don't tap the
Don't-
glass.
don't tap the glass, yeah.
But didn't that come out last year? I thought Chromacopia came out in 2024.
But that was like a bigger album. Like Chromacopia was like a complete album, and Don't Tap the Glass was like a
Like
a
EP.
yeah.
Okay.
I just thought of something. I kind of wonder because last year was when Not Like Us and like Kendrick had that like
Yeah.
stack of singles that all came out,
Yeah.
and Kendrick cleaned up the Grammys. Like he swept last year, and the Grammys love Kendrick, but I kind of wonder
I don't
if
think
there
they're
will
gonna
be
get-
some sort of like Kendrick fatigue, or maybe they'll give him less this year.
I don't
because
think they're
he got
gonna
so
give him.
much
For
last year.
I don't think
I think
GNX
so.
is gonna
Maybe.
win. I don't think
so.
GNX is gonna win
Yeah.
because
Okay.
Chromacopia was a better album, in my opinion, and I think Let God Sort 'Em Out was a better cohesive like.
It was a
album.
cool thing. So like,
GNX was like Don't Tap the Glass. In my opinion, it was
yeah,
like it to
It's
me.
fun,
Okay, let me
it's
tell
cool,
you
but it's like-
let me tell y'all what I think, and we just gonna rock with it. So this is hip hop lore, everybody. This is hip hop lore. If we gonna get into it real quick, you know Drake and Kendrick had the beef, right? It was a amazing beef, and Kendrick had I think he had Euphoria, Meet the Grams, and Not Like Us. Correct? I think everything on GNX was in the chamber for whenever Drake dropped something again.
Yeah.
It was like, okay, well, here's something else. Oh, here's something else, because he had to turn the TV off. Yeah, like he had all these things stacked up, and I feel like it was like, yo, I'm dropping this if you want to keep the battle going. And then Drake kind of threw the white flag, and I think Kendrick was like, all right, well, we're just gonna compile into an album, because it doesn't sound like any of his other albums. That's the only reason why I wouldn't give Kendrick this year album of the year. I know I really went crazy on the Grammys previously in the beginning of the episode, but if they don't give him the Grammy, I won't be upset.
Look, who cares about the Grammys now?
Yeah, right.
well,
right.
I'm looking at Chromacopia right now, and I'm like, none of these songs like stood out for me where I was like listening to them all.
What?
I mean,
it's getting sticky.
Sticky was so
Sticky's
good.
dope.
Tomorrow.
Sticky's dope.
I need to see Sexy Red get a Grammy.
Oh my god.
Sticky's dope.
I don't.
So
I
the one
do.
thing-
I don't.
I
The one thing
do.
that I will say on this though is it's dope that he has like Daniel Caesar on here, Glorilla, Sexy Red, Lil Wayne, Daniel Caesar
Hey
again, Schoolboy
Jane,
Q, Lola Young,
Judge
Doechii, like I mean
Judy.
Judge Judy is dope. Yeah, like he
Dude,
has some
yeah,
good
he
songs on there.
thought
but
it was. You think niggas thought I was dead? Yeah, this album is crazy.
I like Don't Tap the Glass better, but
Yeah, this album was crazy. But I think Tyler wins.
I
Low
mean
key.
Don't
think
Tap the
Tyler-
Glass, Ring Ring Ring, Sugar My Tongue. I mean those are.
I don't think Justin Bieber's taking it.
I
I'm
think
actually
he
He might.
I
Yeah,
think
he
he
might.
could,
He
though.
might.
Cause
You think?
UConn is like
and
big.
I will say
dude.
this. We were talking about it last episode. And this is what I think. Just the world is like. Drewski's one of the biggest names in the game, and him being on
Timothy Chalamet.
him being on the album and being doing what I haven't even heard the whole thing.
Timothy
but him doing
Chalamet was
the
on
little
Drewski's
skits,
show.
him doing the whole skits and like it being like a moment in time.
Yeah.
I think that has a leg up for
I mean,
for
Chuck-
JB.
Maybe.
Yeah, I honestly, as much as
Love
as
Drewski.
much as I would love for it to go hip hop away, and I love like Tyler's my favorite artist of all time, I think, and like I love everything Tyler does. This wasn't my favorite album by him, so I can't say like I would love for him to win that award. I do think that he has like he's the favorite in it, but Justin, I don't know, like after being with my girl for so long and seeing how she is when it comes to pop music and like how connected she is to pop music and like how like Justin Bieber was my number one song on my YouTube rewind because my girlfriend listened to it so much. You know what I mean? So there is something to this Swag album that I'm just like, ah, man, Justin might take it.
I definitely am rap biased though. I definitely want Kendrick to win, even though he probably
It would
not.
be a cool moment for
I
the
think
clips.
Tyler can win, yeah, and I
It'd be a
would
cool
love
one
for
for the
clips to
clips.
win. So
But the
I'm
clips-
rap biased on this one. So if any of those three albums win, you said dude. If Leon Thomas wins, I'm not mad at it either.
But he only has that one. I mean, I don't know.
He has,
I
he has
mean-
the album. His album.
I don't know.
None of these albums I'm really mad about. Like, none of these are bad albums to me. I think Swag by Justin Bieber is probably the weakest. Or maybe Man's Best Friend. I'm sorry.
No,
Short and
that's-
Sweet was better. Short and Sweet was better than Man's Best Friend, in my opinion.
Yeah. So
But
Let me see what's on Man
a
Best Friend.
rapper's taking that.
if I had to predict,
GNX might though. Just because Kendrick is he's on a what do you call it? He's on a victory lap.
yeah,
He's been on a victory lap since.
they
not
love
like us.
him.
Yeah.
They love him.
And I mean TV off, like he has so many bangers on that freaking project, but it just wasn't a cohesive, like in my opinion, like how he
Sabrina's so
does
fine,
his
dude. I'm
his
just looking at the.
album.
Yeah.
I went to go look
So,
at her
yeah.
album.
But Tyler's had a good year. If I had to pick, realistically, I think it's between Chromacopia, Tyler the Creator, and
GNX.
Mayhem, Lady Gaga.
Oh,
Yeah. Mayhem is one of Lady Gaga's best albums. She just put out one of the best albums of her career. She's on a massive sold out tour right now.
You see what's crazy though? Yo, this is the craziest part right here, y'all. Is the divide, low key, because I haven't heard. Maybe I heard the Abracadabra song, but I haven't heard any other song
yeah, I'm looking at
on
the
that album.
Oh, she has Die with
And
a Smile on that album.
Die with a Smile is on her album. Woo! That
Yeah.
changes the
Okay,
whole
that changes
narrative.
everything.
That changes the
That
whole
changes
narrative
everything.
because
That really
Bruno
changes everything.
Bruno put that sauce on there. But anyways, what I want to say is like you see this divide of like viewership or like fan bases, and it's like, dang, how is that committee and the people, like how are they listening? Are they fans of every, like that's what I'm saying, are they fans of every single genre? They need to be non-biased fans of every single genre for it to be fair, because if I was in that room, I would have just picked all the rap, you know what I mean? If somebody's in the room and they like pop, they're gonna pick all the pop, like, you know what I mean? So how does that work? Like that's what I want to know.
I would say the Grammys-
The
The Grammys is one of the most political out of all of like the like voting academies. Like this is the award ceremony that gets the most allegations for like albums being bought. A lot of people say that Jay-Z bought Cowboy Carter's Album of the Year win last year when
that.
Beyonce won. A lot of
not a true
people said
artist.
that he bought that because he went up there and like pitched a fit about it. I think it was the year before, talking about how like she's one of the greatest artists of all time. She's never won Album of the Year. okay, then she wins the immediate next album of the year. Plus Jay-Z has like some of the
albums.
most insane poll of any artist in the industry.
Yeah.
I think he's involved in the voting academy for the Grammys too.
I wouldn't be
I
shocked.
think he is. I could be wrong. I could be wrong, but I think he is.
You're eating, and
It's like
Jay-Z's like, Beyonce's winning. Like, you got a table with everybody. He has all the voters right there, and he's like, yeah. So Beyonce's winning album of the year, right? And he's looking at everybody, and
They can't really
everybody's
argue
all
with
scared.
him.
They're all scared, like, yeah, of course.
He's not scary.
he like
anymore.
looks at his practice straps, right?
The thing is, he's not scary anymore, but he.
No, yes.
You know it's bad.
He's probably mafia scary
here's
now.
He's scary.
Yeah, I feel like he's mafia scary now.
This
I'm
was crazy.
afraid of them.
This was crazy. I'm looking at Lady Gaga's album right now, and I'm like looking at like her because it shows how many plays.
Mm-hmm.
Abracadabra, look at that, 414 million
And that's
plays on
only Apple
Abracadabra.
Music.
Wait, it gets better. Die with a Smile, 2.9 billion
Wow.
streams on that.
Yeah, dang, and that's literally only Apple Music. That's
Yeah.
crazy.
No,
But we're
this
also-
is YouTube.
Oh, that's YouTube.
Yeah, this is YouTube.
So that's not even Apple Music. That's not
But
even
also,
Spotify.
like, you have to consider like
Sabrina has
the
nothing even close
concept
to that.
of an album. This is not just
I'm sorry to cut you off, but if that is album of the year, why isn't Die with a Smile this year? That's weird.
because it came out like during the eligibility period for the previous year, but the album itself came out during the eligibility period for this year.
But I think that might give it a leg up because it has that song on there. So maybe
Potentially, but you have to look at the album as a body of work, not just a collection of songs. Like
then
an
if
album,
that's the case, then Tyler wins.
Yeah, Tyler wins.
you have to consider, the album. Oh, there's an album cover category this year too. Best album
really?
cover. Yeah,
Sabrina
that's new.
Carpenter.
It's new.
Because she's fine.
Well,
The
the album of the year takes into consideration a lot of factors, not just how good some of the songs on the album are. It's like when you sit down and listen to the album, you hit play, you listen to that record from start to finish. What type of experience are you having? Is that a full and complete cohesive experience? Does the album cover speak to the music? Like, what is like the message it's trying to get across? How effectively does it do that? Not just on a couple of songs, but as a complete full body of work.
Then what you're saying, everything you're saying is all just
That's why I would say
it's Tyler or Clips. Honestly, the Clips album cover and their story, even though it wasn't my favorite, I know a lot of hip hop people love that album.
Pharrell.
Pharrell's yeah. So if you want to, I know the story was cohesive even from the start, from the beginning. The Birds Don't Sing, like with John Legend, that freaking song is a phenomenal. So
yeah,
I think if we talking like that, Tyler or Clips has to win that.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm still gonna go with either Tyler or Lady Gaga. But honestly, like there are so many good albums nominated. It's kind of hard. I don't know.
Sucks.
I wouldn't be mad. I wouldn't be mad about Kendrick. There's a lot of people I really wouldn't be mad about.
Yeah, I don't think Kendrick is, but I wouldn't be mad.
I think you had a point with the Kendrick fatigue. I think like Kendrick had a year and he did his thing, and I think like we're kind of like a little bit like, okay, we've done the Kendrick thing. Like especially like I think for us, we live in California, we live in like LA County, Orange County, like dude, all we hear is Kendrick like 1,000 times a day. Dude. It's like all it is. And so I'm very Kendrick fatigued. I don't really care about Kendrick.
Yeah.
Tyler though, I think Tyler does he treats albums better than anyone else treats albums, and I've always said this. I've said this for years and years and years. I always say that Tyler the Creator is the greatest artist of our generation because not only does he write, not only does he sing, not only does he rap.
He's an actor. He was in Marty Supreme.
Acts, he can design. He has his own TV shows. He has his own cartoons. Like he is a complete artist. Like there's no other artist that is more complete than Tyler the Creator. So
Kanye
with
West.
this, maybe, but even then, like Tyler does all that what he does.
No,
but
I'm
better.
not arguing. I'm just saying Kanye West is also
That
No,
fall
on-
under the
yeah.
rap umbrella.
Yeah,
Because I could speak to a lot of people that fulfill that same thing for like with like rock and
and stuff,
metal
yeah.
and alternative.
and that's what I'm saying. But like,
Pharrell,
I think
too.
that
it's
takes,
a lot. It's not a lot. It's a lot, but a little.
yeah.
But they are definitely in a league.
But when you
of
look
their
at that
own.
category of stuff, like you have to take into account like the way that Tyler treats every song. Like like these songs bleed into each other. It's not just it's not like a song and then another song and then another song and another song. Like these songs, like when you play Tyler's albums front to back, you hear like it's a story, it's a vibe. It's like it's even in one single song, it will be 3 different beats that all bleed into each other. You don't even know when the song's is going to the next one.
That's crazy that Dre says that, because in 2012, album did that same thing and did not win from a freaking playlist from Macklemore.
Yeah, well.
So I
We've
just want
come full circle.
Hey, I just want to say, he just said that he was one of the greatest artists of our generation. He does that, and he does that. You know what I mean?
Tyler,
but
Kendrick
did that in 2012 with Dr. Dre, and he didn't win. So hey, I'm not mad. I'm just saying. Dre just
They've
said
done
that.
a lot of stuff to address it. Yeah, you can be upset about it.
Yeah, you can be mad. That was bullshit.
Actually, I don't know if I can be mad anymore after Kendrick winning so many freaking Grammys now. That doesn't even matter anymore.
I think it'd be worse if Macklemore acted like he was the shit and he deserved that. Like,
honestly, if I was Macklemore, I would act like I would be like, fuck Kendrick, I'm better than him. Like I would be just to be stupid, just be dumb.
Honestly, I feel like Macklemore still has a career, but I think him texting Kendrick whatever he said, I think he was like, yo, my bad, bro, or something like that. That is the worst thing you could do for your rap career now, because every rapper is like, yo, you pussy dog, you pussy dog. But like you should have
my favorite things about
just took it and been like, probably talk to him like in person, because he texted. Now you got the screenshot, everybody can see it. It's like, no, don't do
the paper
bro,
trail.
I like when like someone's like cocky and an asshole. Like I kind of like that. Like I always, before Kendrick or before Kanye was a Nazi, my favorite thing about him
He's apologized to the rabbi.
Yeah, okay, whatever. He's gonna fucking do it all. He's gonna do it. But one of my favorite things about Kanye back in the day when I was like in high school was that he was so unapologetic and that he was like such an asshole. Like Conor McGregor, like. Now, obviously, it's bad too, but like when Conor McGregor was at the top of the top, like when he was like, I want to take this time to apologize to absolutely fucking no one. Double Champ does whatever he wants. Like that's like an iconic. I love when a person
Timothy
is so cocky and
Chalamet's
you're just like,
marketing strategy
shit,
for
dude.
Marty Supreme is that exact same shit. He is going on every single interview talking about, I've put out consistently top of the line performances for the last 10 years.
I like that. I like when people
I like somebody
that,
who's confident in like their abilities and like he's standing on business, you know?
Yeah, I like
it's
that.
not clocking to you that I'm standing on business?
Yeah.
Justin Bieber should lose for that alone, by the way.
What's the video where Justin Bieber's like, where he's like,
it's not clocking
not
to you.
clocking-
It's not clocking to you
you.
that I'm standing on business. He's like this.
That's so funny.
I was like,
yeah.
come on, dog.
So, I don't know. I think when it comes to this one, I think Tyler, Lady Gaga might pull this one off.
Yeah, realistically.
All right,
We'll
let's go to the
see.
next category. Last category, I think.
Those
right?
are all the main
that's it?
categories. Yeah, those are all the main
Do you have
ones.
any fun ones that might just be like a fun little one that we could just talk about?
Let's see. I'm just gonna read off the categories. Tell me to stop. When you when you want. Producer of the year, songwriter of the year. Best pop solo performance, best pop duo performance.
What's best pop solo? Let me hear what the
best pop solo. We have Daisies by Justin Bieber, Man-Child Sabrina Carpenter, Disease Lady Gaga, The Subway Chappell Roan, and Messy Lola Young.
I like Messy.
Let me go over to the best album cover.
Yeah, that's a fun one.
Nominees.
That's a fun one.
Because you can like put them on screen or something.
These niggas want to be dead. These niggas want to be dead. Man, he killed that freaking album, man.
Who?
Don't judge Judy.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Don't judge Judy.
Have you listened to?
Tap the Glass?
Yeah.
I have, but it doesn't
Dude.
hit. It doesn't hit as hard as
Ring. Like that when I. Yeah. Look, it's literally the first one on my quick fix.
You play it. I'm gonna just.
All right.
I think I only skimmed through it for the first time, and then I didn't really dive into it. Maybe I listen to it on the way home tonight.
There's a best music video category.
Oh,
yeah,
let's
what's
do
this one?
that because that's a big one for me.
Yeah,
I love
best
it,
music
music videos.
video. I haven't seen a couple of these, but there's Young Lion by Sade.
Ooh.
Wait, Sade's putting out new music videos?
Yeah.
She wins automatically. You don't have to say nothing
Avery's
else.
number one.
Wait.
You don't have to say anything else. Sade wins this category, and I'm gonna be
Dree.
watching just for that.
Man-Child, Sabrina Carpenter.
I mean, booty cheeks out first 5 seconds. I love it, and it's so creative, it's so different. I love it.
So Be It by Clips.
Yeah.
Anxiety by Doechii,
Yeah,
and
that's good.
Love by
Yeah, no.
OK Go. I don't know if you know who OK Go is.
always makes good videos.
Yeah, they always make really good
They
videos.
cannot fail with good music videos.
So
That's it? That's all the category?
Yep, that's out
Damn.
of the. Oh, here's the best album cover category. There's Chromacopia, Tyler,
That was a cool
Tyler the
one.
Creator. The Crux by the Stranger Things guy, I think.
Yeah.
Joe. There's the Bad Bunny album. There's Glory by Perfume Genius.
What?
Moisturizer by Wet Leg. So that's a short,
Moisturizer,
that's a small category.
yeah.
So Tyler the Creator,
wins that
yeah.
one. At least Tyler's cleaning up this year, guys.
Yeah.
Tyler's gonna have the picture with all the Grammys holding up like this year.
Yeah, that's funny.
Yeah, Tyler's had a big year. I really want him. I would
That's what I
love.
told you when we did our awards. Tyler had the biggest year last year, bro.
I would love to see him win a Grammy and then roll right into Oscar season. I don't think he'll get nominated specifically for Marty Supreme.
Oh yeah.
I don't think his role was big enough to
yeah.
get the best
But if
supporting
this is
actor
a-
nom.
but if
But
they
the
win,
movie itself's
yeah,
getting
if they win,
nominated, so he'll be on the carpet at least.
And if this is if this is anything, I mean, it's a start to his acting career. So maybe like this will
He
be
was
like the
great
lead
in it too. I think you're gonna like him a lot. He was so he had so much energy. Like he was really
he's fun, man.
compelling.
He's fun.
He
was
literally,
fun.
like,
His dynamic with Timothée Chalamet was
he's literally
awesome.
one of his characters in freaking Loiterer.
Lighter Squad.
Yeah, Loiterer.
Yeah.
It was like he was like it was. I was like, dang, dude, like he's doing such a good job. Like he's like freaking Marty. Like
Yeah.
he did a really good job.
I still think of what's the comedian,
Which one?
the gay comedian that we like, but what's his name?
Caleb Heron.
No, he's
Oh.
a black dude. He
That's
was,
the
remember he
that's
had
the
Tyler
first one that
Creator
came to
on
mind.
his
He's
show?
hilarious.
What
What's
is
his name?
name?
Well, I
Oh,
always
you
think
talking
about I always think about when he was like when he like opens up to Tyler and says like he has a crush on him and stuff, and he's
Yeah.
like,
damn, what is his
all
name?
right,
Gerard.
or Gerard
Something.
Gerard Carmichael. Dude.
Yeah,
Gerard
yeah.
Carmichael.
You ever
should
seen
watch
that?
it. No.
Uh-uh.
He told so Gerard Carmichael because he's gay
Mhm.
and he
Yeah.
had a crush on Tyler.
He's like best friends with Tyler.
Mhm.
and like he was like I don't know what he said verbatim, but he's basically like
kind of like
spilling his love
yeah.
for him,
Mhm.
and Tyler's like, I need some more food or something like that.
he's like,
Like-
this is good food, man.
Because Tyler's bisexual too, so like
Yeah.
It's just like
you would
funny
think
that Tyler,
think that and it was really like dramatic.
Yeah.
And Tyler was like,
well, so you have to watch it because
Yeah,
so
you have to send it to me.
Gerard Carmichael, he is an amazing stand-up comedian, right? And his stand-up specials are really cool. Like just like the way that they're shot, the way that they're like done. He's such an artist when it comes to it. It's so dope.
Mhm.
And then he came out as gay in his special, and then he did a show where it kind of like followed like kind of like a vlog
Mhm.
kind of documentary kind of thing about his life. And one of his best friends is Tyler, and in the episode it shows the moment where he like kind of opens up to Tyler and says that he has feelings for him and stuff, and then Tyler like completely downplayed it and it went super viral.
Yeah.
Like it was just like so awkward, dude. It was so awkward, and Tyler's just like, all right, well, like, I'm gonna get out of here. And it's just funny, dude. It's just
That's
so
good.
funny because like Tyler's like, you're not my type. Like, you know, Tyler likes white boys. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like he's not.
You have
doing
to send
shit.
that to
It's
me.
just funny. It's so funny. It's on HBO. I'll send it to you.
Hell yeah.
It's so funny. But anyways, yeah. Shout out to Gerard Carmichael.
Mhm.
I still love you, bro. Even though Tyler don't.
yeah, man. So Grammys, man, we'll see.
Yeah.
Honestly, I'm not
excited for it. It's gonna be
I-
dope.
Yeah, I'm
for
excited.
it.
I don't have as much beef with y'all anymore. I just wanted to because I
Talked it out.
Yeah.
You got it out of your
You
system.
got it out of my system.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Next year's Grammys is going to be stacked, though. The amount of people that are releasing, it just in pop music, is crazy. Harry Styles, Bruno Mars, and Olivia Rodrigo all having comebacks this year. And Beyonce.
Somebody said something about. So I love Bruno, but somebody said the song he just dropped. I heard it. It's good.
It's good.
But it's not like it's not his best.
It went #1.
But it's not his best. It's not
Second
like,
single's always the best one. Everybody
yeah,
knows
okay,
that.
Well, we'll see. We'll see.
First single just
But-
garners everybody's attention, and then they hit you with the real banger for the
sounds,
second
it
single.
sounds like Silk Sonic.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. But listen, Grammys. Listen to me right now. Listen to me right freaking now. J. Cole is dropping February 6th. Going to be one of the greatest albums of all time. He better get something. I don't care what it is. Songwriter, record, album
cover.
album cover. It better be something, boy. He better get nominated at least.
Wait,
At least.
you know what I just
You're gonna
remembered?
piss me off in here, man.
We didn't talk about The Weeknd getting snubbed. because The Weeknd was blacklisted from the Grammys for like
and then he
years and
came
years
back.
and years. They had him perform last year to like make amends. To like make amends and like kind of settle the beef essentially. Everybody thought he was gonna get nominated for everything this year for Wake Up Tomorrow. Nothing. Radio silence for The Weeknd. So I don't think he's. I don't know.
I wonder if like there's a bunch of artists that I didn't hear. Like I wonder if like Lisa got nominated for anything, because Lisa had a bomb ass year too. She was on the Victoria's Secret show and shit.
But listen, at the end of the day, guys, at the end of the day, it's what I've been saying from the beginning. It doesn't matter. These people are still super successful. So Grammy or not, whoever doesn't win, they are still killing it, and they have a fan base. That is the biggest thing. Is the
they'll
fan
be
base.
fine.
I pray to God I have a fan base to be like F the Grammys, and I love y'all, because that is ultimately the best. Like, they pay your bills. No Grammy pays your bills. Like, your
but it is
fan
like
base,
it's like stats. It's like
hey, I don't give a damn. They not if that Grammy is not going to give Kendrick Lamar any money.
No, but when I argue with people and I tell people that Jay-Z's the best rapper of all time, and people try to argue with me and tell me that he's not, I'm like, he has 25 Grammys, so prove to me that he's the best artist of all time. He's the greatest rapper of all time.
But people argue all the time about Drake and Kendrick. Now, granted, no, you don't even put that. I can't even do that anymore.
Drake
actually
does have more Grammys.
I think Kendrick has more now.
Maybe.
Kendrick's right behind Kanye now.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
I don't know. I have to look it up, because last year he did clean up. So I don't know.
But anyways, the point is...
Well, Drake's a pedophile, so...
I don't think he
Allegedly.
is. The people in his camp are pedophiles.
No, he's a pedophile.
I rock with Drake. I think he just surrounds himself.
He's
with,
like Trump. He's a pedophile protector. You know what I mean?
So
They're
I
both
just want to say,
pedophiles.
man, these guys are successful in their own right, and like J. Cole. I love J. Cole. That's
Mark
my guy.
that. I have to edit that out. So let me put my hands up and go like this, so that way when I'm fast forwarding through, I know where to edit.
Okay.
Which part?
The
Me saying
the
Trump and Drake are pedophiles and stuff.
Yeah.
I can't put that on YouTube.
All right.
So what I was gonna say is, J. Cole is my favorite rapper, and I think he is, in my opinion, I think he's the greatest rapper of all time. He's won one Grammy for a lot. A song that is like, he killed the verse, but
You already know.
21
You already know what
Savage
the
is
topic.
whatever.
You already know what the topic of conversation is when this whole news came out, right? With J. Cole,
yeah.
so he tapped out.
Yes, but that doesn't, bro.
I know. But that's forever a stain. Like,
But the
I
thing
love
is-
J. Cole. J. Cole's my favorite out of all three of them. J. Cole's my favorite,
But
and he'll always be my favorite.
But the thing is, this is what I'm saying. This is the thing. This is the thing.
It just looks bad,
This is what
dude.
I'm saying. This is what I'm saying. No one cares but the fan base.
Yeah.
You can't tell me anything about Kendrick or Drake, because I'm going to run to the store and get a J. Cole album.
Yeah.
I don't care if he. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. When it comes to the
let the
Grammys,
music first speak
that's what
for
I'm saying. When it
itself,
comes to the Grammys, that's what I'm saying. When it comes to the Oscars, it's like, if you snubbed, it doesn't matter, Ryan Coogler, because I'm going to Michael B. Jordan. I am going to still run to the theater and pay my good earned money to support you. You know what I'm saying?
Nikki B. Jerkins.
So
That was so funny.
Yeah, that was pretty good. That was pretty good.
Nikki
But yeah,
Glaser's
that's
awesome.
that's my spiel. I don't care who wins the Grammys. I'm still gonna rock with the artists and the actors and directors. And
All I know is
yeah.
I will be watching it to see my girl Sabrina Carpenter on the red carpet, looking fine as hell, wearing whatever she decides to wear.
spilled water all over me.
That's how I feel. That's how my seat looks like that right now.
God damn it.
Thinking about Sabrina Carpenter at the red carpet.
Dude, are we going overtime? I think we're like past.
Yeah, no, we're good. But let's say this. First and foremost, I want to give a big shout out to Maddie. Thank you for coming on the podcast. We love having you on. We love talking movies with you. We love talking music with you. You're the best. We
Love
just
you
love you so
guys.
much.
Thanks,
that being
Alfredo,
said-
for sitting
yeah,
in on
Alfredo,
it.
thank you for.
He's off camera, but he says
we got
hi.
security. We got security over here.
Yeah.
Alfredo's our bodyguard over here, making sure that the cats don't knock over our cameras and lights.
And to read
Um,
things that are in Spanish because my accent sucks.
Yeah, sorry.
I love
I want to
you.
apologize to the Academy for being a bad Mexican, because I do not speak Spanish or know anything Spanish, and I work where a lot of people try to speak Spanish to me, and I'm always like,
My
Sorry
kids
to
will be
disappoint.
Mexican, so I'll learn better before then.
my kids will probably be more Mexican than me. But I want to say that also. Yes, this is kind of like an off episode, right? Because we do have some more recent things that we want to talk about. Today's not the day for us to talk about them, but next week we are going to be talking about the premiere of the new spinoff of Game of Thrones.
It's not gonna be a premiere anymore. It's gonna be episode
2. So we will get into episode 1 and episode 2 of Night of the Seven Kingdoms next week. Quick review. Did you like it?
Yeah, I'm into it, man.
I'm into it too.
Little egg. Little egg got me into it.
Dope, dude. I fucking love Egg, dude.
So I got into it. I really
Dude.
was. I was skeptical at first and just like, man, do I really want to get into it? But then Egg and the relationship between Dunk and Egg, I'm like, all right, I rock with it.
Dunk is dope, dude. You know the actor who plays him? He's like 6'5". He's so fucking dope.
Oh, really?
And Egg is so freaking like pause. Egg is such a cute kid, dude. He's so cute. Like I know, but this is, you gotta be weird. Nowadays people got. But Egg is so cute, dude. Like I'm watching him, I'm just like every time he talks, everything he says, I'm just like, man, that's a cute ass kid. And there's a big twist that I accidentally found out.
Oh no, don't tell me.
I know I'm not gonna tell you,
Okay.
but there's a big twist with Egg, and I like it. I was like, oh fuck, I wish I didn't hear that, dude. Like it ruined it for me. But it's so.
I'm sad that he's even
so
saying
dope.
that because now I'm gonna be.
Well, no, there's just like
anticipating
the story's good. I'm so excited. If you guys know in Game of Thrones, there's a part in Game of Thrones.
Don't say it.
No. This is separate.
Okay.
There's a part in Game of Thrones where Joffrey is talking to Jaime Lannister and they're looking over the book of like all the people in history, and he's like Sir Dunk the Tall has 4 pages written about him. He must have been pretty great. And then Jaime Lannister's like, so I've heard, they say. So we're getting the story of like why he has 4 pages.
Okay,
in this
dope.
book, right?
All
So
right.
like this is pretty cool.
That's it. Yeah.
I like it so far. Very charming. Very exciting.
It scratches the Game of Thrones itch and House of Dragons itch for sure. I was watching it. I was like, "Dang, I can't believe I'm back in this world."
The one thing
the world of Game of Thrones is super sick, and
you can tell they're not taking this out. They're so serious.
Yeah,
this one.
It
seems more fun.
and they do a really good job of putting us into the world, which I think is really cool.
It's like you're right in it again, dude. As soon as I put it on, I was just like, "Fuck yes, this is amazing."
Yeah. Even you can hear the theme song.
That's what I was gonna say. The part that part, this first episode where he's like standing up and they start playing the Game of Thrones theme song and then like cut it off and to show him shitting. Like it's so crazy. That scene was so crazy, but it was so good. Anyways, we're gonna get into that later. Next week we have the next episode. Also, Wonder Man is right around the corner, dude. Yeah. Wonder Man's right around the corner.
Dude, we're back. Hey,
my God.
We haven't had this in a minute, guys. Listen, we are back. We got 2 bomb freaking series, and we're gonna be. When does it drop? Thursday?
I think it comes out this week. I think usually Disney Plus shows come out on Wednesdays.
So we got 2 series to go over.
We got Wonder Man and Game of Thrones. Are you kidding me right now?
We in here.
We're back, dude. We're back, ladies and gentlemen. We got new shows to review every week. So
Maddie's like, I'm not watching none of that.
I'm good.
Night of Seven Dragon, our 7 Kingdoms, and Wonder Man, which is gonna be fucking amazing. Shout out Yaya. I cannot wait to see his performance. So yeah, we're back, and I'm sure
they're
there's some
dropping
movies
the whole
and stuff.
thing though.
Yeah, well, maybe we'll just. Honestly, I'll probably binge it.
Yeah, I'm gonna binge it for sure.
Yeah, so maybe we don't have a lot to talk about for Wonder Man, but we're gonna talk about it all in one episode probably. So be on the lookout for that because Wonder Man's gonna be sick. And yeah, and I'm sure there's new movies coming out and stuff. I still gotta watch one battle after the next, so I'll give you guys a review on that. And Marty Supreme, I'll probably watch that this week, so that way I can give you guys a review. Also, I think me and Avery need to talk after this podcast and buy movie pass. Yeah, so we're gonna figure that out because I think we just need to go to the movies more often because I'm not missing any movies this year. I
gotta share with you my list. I made a list of every movie that's coming out this year and the day that it comes out.
Perfect.
So we can be on top of it.
Perfect.
All right, real quick before we leave, we're done after this. Out of those movies, which one we talked about this last week? Which one of those movies are you most excited about, and which one of those movies you think are gonna be the top rated or whatever, top selling
for this year?
For this year. Let me pull up my list.
Pull up your list.
Should we tell her ours?
Doomsday is gonna be huge. Obviously, Avengers and Dune Part 3, of course. We've already gone through 1 so far. We just saw The Bone Temple. It was fucking great. 5 out of 5 on Letterboxd. It was amazing.
Excited to see that.
Let's see. I'm most excited for The Bride. It's like the Bride of Frankenstein movie.
Who's playing her?
I forget. But Christian Bale is Frankenstein.
Oh yeah. I saw that.
So
also,
that's one of the ones I'm most excited for.
This is a side note that I wanted to tell you about. My girlfriend, she just told me this week that her new girl crush is Mia Goth.
Love Mia Goth.
She said that she's
Mia Goth is, oh my god, everybody talks so much about Jenna Ortega being like some horror baddie. No. Mia Goth is who everybody wants Jenna Ortega to be. Mia Goth is fucking legit.
I don't know these people.
She is
guys.
so awesome.
I need to watch Frankenstein. Okay.
Yeah, Frankenstein was amazing.
Yeah.
Mia Goth. She's married to Shia LaBeouf.
Oh.
But she's a victim. Leave her alone.
Okay. Keep going.
The Bride is one of my big ones for this year. The Mummy for sure.
Mummy.
Yeah, they're doing a new one.
With who? Do you know?
No, I don't know. I avoid trailers as much as possible because trailers to me just like spoil everything most of the time. Spider-Man, of course. I'm like, they know this. Spider-Man's my favorite. Spider-Man's always been my favorite. Anything Spider-Man related, I am seated as fuck for.
Tom Holland.
The Odyssey, of course.
yeah,
the
the
Odyssey
Odyssey's
and
gonna be
Spider-Man
sick.
are gonna be two of my big ones. Oh, Clayface for
I
fucking
forgot
sure.
Clayface is coming out.
Yeah.
That's DC.
Yeah.
Is that,
You saw what he
that's
did. You saw what he did. Clayface did in fucking Suicide Squad or whatever the fuck it is.
Is that a live action?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
Could
gonna
be crazy.
It's a big year. So okay. I have like a top 6, even though there's so many.
Okay.
In no particular order. Yeah. The Bride of Frankenstein one, The Odyssey, Spider-Man,
Avengers Doomsday.
and then everything in December, pretty much. Avengers Doomsday, Dune Part 3, and Werewolf. Robert Eggers, who did Nosferatu, is doing a werewolf one.
Okay.
That's this December
I do love
on
werewolves.
Christmas Day.
All right.
So
all right,
it's a big year.
It's gonna be a good year, guys. We're looking forward to it.
Movies
If you
and
guys know-
music.
yes. If you
Yeah.
guys know this podcast, we keep it fun over here, guys. We have fun. We talk about movies. We talk about music. We talk about pop culture, sports. Fuck the NFL, you know. Just throw that out there. I'm not even a Bills fan, and they got played hard. So, you know, just fuck the playoffs and everything else that's going on with it. But yeah, you know what? Also this week, the return of the UFC, baby.
Oh yeah.
UFC
That's
is
true.
back.
That's true.
UFC is back, baby.
Back, yeah.
Paramount Plus. I already got my subscription. We're ready to go. I'm excited. I do work that day, but I will get off early. I'll find a way.
Patty the Baddie
against versus Justin Gaethje.
It's gonna
Sean
be a banger.
O'Malley
It's gonna be a
versus Song
banger.
Yadong in the co-main. Freaking Derek Lewis versus Waldo Cortez Acosta. I mean, there's just some banger fights on that. And then the week after that, we get Alec Volkanovski versus Diego Lopez. I mean, come on, dude. This is crazy. Anyways, and I'm so excited to see what the new package is gonna look like as far as like the way that they brand everything, the graphics, the songs, everything, new hosts and people. It's gonna be fun, man. I'm so excited. So yeah, this year's looking good, guys. We're having fun. So with that being said,
Drop in the comments down below your votes for the Grammys
Yes, please,
and the
please,
Oscars.
please, yes.
Tell us what you're excited for all the 2026 releases, both movies and music.
yes, please. Yeah, I would love to hear you guys' opinions on who you guys think are going to win these awards. Go through. Put a comment for each category. That would be fucking great, dude. So, yeah. With that being said, though, guys, we love you. You already know what it is. I'm Adrian Blest,
I'm
a.k.a.
Avery
DriVinchi.
Harden.
That's Avery Harden. And that's Maddy Anderson.
That's me.
Mrs. Anderson. And we love you guys.
Yeah.
Till next time.
If you came
Thanks,
this far, we
guys.
appreciate y'all, man. Thank y'all.
Peace.
Okay, then I'm fresh. Ay, that's that teddy fish. He got it on cause he fresh. Ay, that's that teddy fish. I got it on cause I'm fresh. Okay, that's that teddy fish. We got it on. Okay, fresh. Okay, that's that teddy fresh. Okay, I woke up in the morning feeling like $1,000,000 pesos.